Ciao Juventini, welcome back to the All Juve Cast channel where it's all Juve all the time. That's right, it's Derby d'Italia Day. Okay, we've got Juve versus Inter, and we've got the guys over at Cafe Juventus in Toronto, okay, for the first ever All Juve Cast live watch party. And we got Lucci there coming in, and we have, of course, the man who made it possible, Giovanni. Giovanni, it's a pleasure to meet you, my friend.
Thank you.
We have a tradition here at All Juve Cast, and when we meet new Juventini, we love to hear their story of how they became fans of Juventus. So if you go ahead here, we'll give you the stage to tell us your story.
Well, I don't know. I've been a Juventus fan now for about 39 years. My father, he's a big Juventus fan, and all the family in Sicily are Juventus fans. And I don't know, I was ever growing love at that time as a kid, seeing some of the great players like, Platini, Scirea, Caprini, Tardelli. I just remember on the cusp, remembering the 82 World Cup in Spain. And, 6 of those starting 11 were Juventus players, right? So, I don't know, the black and white. I just love, saw them play at Varsity Stadium against the Blizzard in '84. And then I lived in Europe. I lived in England for 8 years. So I would go watch them, play, go to Torino, been to Delle Alpi, and then Juventus Stadium a few times. And saw them play like abroad a few times against Manchester City, when Company scored the goal right before the half. And then it was Morata and Mandzukic. It was a 2-1 win. We were playing in the black, and I just love the team.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff, Giovanni. And I saw the photos. I could see that mural behind you guys right now. It looks like a fantastic place. Like, look at that. That's spectacular. Yeah. I wish I was there to enjoy this, with you guys. But tell us about Cafe Juventus in Toronto, Giovanni.
Well, Cafe Juventus, it's a place that we have a lot of TVs. We love Juventus, but we love the beautiful game, the best and the biggest game on the planet, right? That the whole world enjoys. And I have to give a shout out to Canada for making the World Cup. I think that's tremendous. I remember '86 when they were in, and we just got a VCR. So recorded all of Italy's and Canada's matches, In Canada, that World Cup had France in the group. And then in the second round, it was France that knocked out Italy, 2 goals. Mm-hmm. Platini scored one of them. That's just the way it goes. But we have paninis. We show all sport. The coffee is really good. I'm not just saying that.
Which is important.
Which is important, because for me, if the coffee isn't good, it's better off to close things up.
Well, I'm glad that we were able to make this happen, Giovanni, and I look forward to doing this in the future as well. So let's keep these watch parties going.
Yeah.
I want to ask, what's the vibe like there right now? Are you guys nervous? Are you guys feeling confident in the victory? How do you think this is going to play out, you guys?
Well, the atmosphere is okay. These are big matches. Yeah. It could be like the littlest of mistake that causes a goal, or it could go either way, right? I think we could beat Inter.
Absolutely.
I think we're good enough. You've seen they went on a 5-game run, winless run, and then they finally ended that winning at Anfield 1-0, which was a big surprise in Europe. But we have to be confident. We're the home team. This is a big game, not only because it's Inter, but in the standings with the points, and we always want to beat our biggest rivals, because at the end of the day, they are our biggest rivals, right?
Absolutely. There's Anthony in the back. He's calling a 1-1 draw. We're going to put you on the spot, Giovanni. What's your scoreline prediction?
My scoreline, I'm not a betting man, but scoreline prediction, I'm going to say 2-1 Juve.
There you go. Hey, great minds think alike, my friend. I said 2-1 this morning, okay? So 2-1. And if you read the comment here from Jeremiah, he says when he visits Toronto, he will definitely drop by Cafe Juventus. I've got family in TO, and now, with these great team members I have, I got to make another trip down, and I can't wait to visit the cafe.
whenever you're in town.
Anytime, Al. You can stay in my house.
So,
I got a
Lucci,
spare bed.
what's your scoreline prediction, my man?
I'm unfortunately going to have to agree with Anthony on this one on a 1-1. I hope I'm
1-1
wrong.
draw.
The one time I hope I'm wrong, I hope it's today. But I hope Allegri knows what he's doing with that starting 11, and I guess we're going to find out shortly how this goes.
There you go. There you go. We got Alex saying very envious of this shirt. I saw a picture with Marquisio wearing it. I said, you know what? I got to use the same one. Special shirt, 120th anniversary. Let's go. Let's get her done.
Beautiful.
We have the starting lineups. Okay. All as expected, except Zakaria will not be in there, and it will be Rabiot. They're predicting the 4-2-3-1. I actually think it's going to play out more of a 3-4-1-2 with Sandro and Quadrado making the outsides. What do you guys think about that lineup overall? Is there any concerns? Do you think a Rabiot Locatelli two-man pivot is going to be okay if that's the way it plays out?
Well, to me, whenever Rabiot plays, there's always that. He is like one of the weakest links, for the minutes he plays. To me, he has a touch of an elephant, like, I don't know. To me, he's not good enough to play for Juve, but he's there. The other time he does something that's like, productive, but yeah, Zakaria would have been more preferred choice, but it is what it is, right?
Today's Rabiot's birthday, so hopefully he has a good one.
Yeah.
He can hope it's one good game of the season.
He's always good for one banger. Let's hope we get it today. Let's hope we get that banger today. Big one. We have to get this victory. It's obviously more important to Inter than it is Juventus, but still huge. And honestly, I'm looking for Vlahovic. I need, from what I've seen so far since we've got him, he's great. He's fantastic. But he's missed a few opportunities. I expect him to bang. And I think the way this game's going to go, I think Inter's going to be controlling the possession. So we're going to have to rely on some counterattacking. And I hope that the situations we get, we're able to capitalize. But Vlahovic was a crazy signing. Nobody really expected it. I want to get Giovanni's thoughts on that January mercado, and I want to ask you about your thoughts on moving on from Chiellini and Dybala, because we heard the news today that Chiellini and the club are going to part ways at the end of the season. He might go to MLS. We might get an opportunity to see him in North America, but I'm sure he will end up back with the club in some way, shape, or form. But Giovanni, your thoughts on Paolo and Chiellini moving on?
Well, I think it's time he moves on, right? Like, è un cavallo stanco, we say in Italian.
There you go.
Know what I mean? MLS would be great. Like last year in the Euros, 10 months ago, whatever it was, he's okay, 7 games, but in the course of a season, matches in Europe, very hostile places to play. Like his body is old now.
Yep.
And I read one statistic between Bonucci and Chiellini on the national team. The pair of them, they never played a World Cup knockout match.
Yeah.
And I just thought, like, wow, okay, they missed out in 2018, but they're good players, but now it's time to move on. Let's face it.
Bring in the youth.
About Dusan, we have a great player, strong with the right, strong with the left, strong with the air. Very Ronaldo-ness like, obviously he's dribbling the speed, but he's only gonna get better. It takes time to adjust and
To gel, yeah.
To gel, definitely.
I like it. I like everything. I'm very, very confident in this team's new management. Do you agree with Cherubini and Arriva Bene and every step of the way that they've done everything right so far?
Yes, I think they've done right. We spent the most money out of all the clubs in Europe in the January transfer market. But you know what? We need a different coach than Allegri. Allegri, for me, doesn't cut it. I don't like his football. I like the way he plays. It's very defensive-minded. I think we have to splash the cash and get a manager of better quality. That's my personal opinion. But,
Everyone's.
Well, you're sitting next to the right man, Giovanni. I'll tell you, if you're looking for a coaching change, because Lucci has made his criticisms loud and clear for Max. Martin Rosario says, Berto, you doing a live watch along? This is it. This is it, brother. You're here. You don't have to go anywhere. We're doing a live watch along. So these guys, fantastic stuff hearing from you and meeting you, Giovanni. Like I said, this is hopefully the first of many, and we can continue this and keep her going. So I hear you guys are filling up there. It's going to be exciting stuff. The guys are going to record some other footage. I'll bring them in at halftime, and then we'll talk again at post-match, and hopefully we have a victory and many goals to celebrate. Let's go.
You know? Yeah, okay, nice meeting you. Thank you. This was a great experience. Hope to do it again sometime.
There you go. Absolutely.
Okay, cheers.
Ciao, guys.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. So we heard from the guys live at Cafe Juventus in Toronto. Giovanni having some strong choice words about our boy Max. That's got Alex going there. You lost me there. Hey, it's to each our own here. At the end of the day, it's Derby d'Italia Day. I do not care how. Get the job done. Get the win going. What's beautiful to see right now looking is that the stadium is packed, okay? Packed house. Absolutely packed house. We've got Chiellini. It's his last Derby d'Italia, so there's a bit of emotions there. We know Paolo coming down to the wire, and then they're going to be separating. So we're getting ready for that change of the guard, so to speak. But there will be emotions as these games start to wind down. And you're already seeing it in some compilation videos, some collages people are putting out on social media with the photos and whatnot. And it's going to get tougher as it gets closer, even though we know, even if we agree that it's time to move on and whatnot, doesn't make it any easier. These guys have been there through some absolute wars and have won a lot with us, and they're our champions. But we will see. At the end of the day, change is good. We cannot always refrain from it. Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet and get in there. And right now, I think Chiellini even knows where he's at, and it is what it is. Martin bringing it in. I mean, Allegri could be a bit more attacking, but I digress. There you go. Let's see what he cooks up today, because this is the thing. I kind of got into it a bit with Giovanni there. We were talking about the formation, the lineup. Everybody has it as a 4-2-3-1. I actually personally think it might be more of a 3-4-1-2. That would also assist in, I haven't seen yet Inter's official lineup, but there was doubts about Brozovic. Everybody seemed uncertain whether Brozovic was going to be in or if he was going to be out, but that would also assist in that. But I see Sandro and Quadrado making up the outsides, 3-man at the back between Danilo, De Ligt, and Chiellini. The nice thing is that nobody really knows and nobody's expecting it, and neither will Inter, okay? So whatever Allegri has cooked up here, they won't be ready for it in any regard. So let's just see if it works out to our benefit. But yeah, it's going to be a barn burner. I called 2-1, and I called the second coming in controversial fashion. So let's see what happens there. I want to get everybody that's with us live now. Make sure you take a second to like the video. Okay, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Your one-stop shop for everything Juve. Literally in the name, all Juve cast, all Juve, all the time. Guys, gals, predictions in the chat right now. Get your predictions in there right now. We did all ours on the Match Day Live, and we actually got John Stewart, who's always with us, joining in, and he's got an opportunity to win a sticker pack from Striped Hearts Apparel if he ends up beating the panel in predictions. And to be honest, it's usually not very hard to beat us in predictions. So Sal jumping in here. Ciao, Sal. Let's go. Big one today. Sal, get your predictions in. Everybody else, let's hear them. Martin he's saying 2-1 Juve, Vlahovic and Locatelli to score. There you go. A couple of the new guys getting them in the Derby d'Italia. I love it. I've got 2-1 as well. Handanovic taking the coin flip with Chiellini. Hopefully Handanovic is stuck flat-footed like he is all the damn time, and we burn him for a few. Let's go. Love to see it. Love to see some Handanovic howlers. Let's go. Now, just going to make a few little key adjusts. There we go. All right. Just dialing that camera in here for everybody. Okay. Starting lineups now. Just the graphics coming up there. They're still showing 4-2-3-1. Interestingly enough, Juventus TV showed Morata as the one central there behind Vlahovic. This one now on the zones showing Dybala in behind there. But yeah, I'm still questionable about how it's going to truly play out. I see some interchanging there probably out of Dybala and Morata. Quadrado, any way you kind of mash this up, Quadrado will be heavily relied upon. Now, here was a key. We talked about it on the Match Day Live. Dumfries is actually starting at right wing back, not Darmian. So that's going to be trickier for a guy like Alexandro to deal with rather than Darmian, because Dumfries has quite a bit of pace. So that's a bit of a concern for me. We'll have to see how they do here. So a little bit of it looks like a ceremony at center half here. They've got Ukraine colors on their wrists. A couple singers or something. I'm not 100% sure what's happening here, but regardless, getting jacked up here. Let's check some more predictions coming in from all of you here. Got Sal. He's jumping on 2-1. Vlahovic and De Ligt. There you go. We've got Robbie Vega with the 2-0 Vlahovic brace. Love it. Love it. Everybody's got Vlahovic bagging some. So we've got Inter and Juve players in arms. Brozovic also, I meant to mention, in their starting lineup. So everybody on the Matchday Live was telling me that he wasn't going to be in there, but everything I'd seen had him in there. So we drew him up on the graphics, had him up on the graphics from Sky there. And yeah, figured he was going to be back in this one. But I was really, really banking on Darmian starting for Inter. No such luck. We get Dumfries, so it'll be a little bit trickier on the left side. Balance has been something that's been missing for Juventus in a few of these past matches. Balance from the right side to the left side. So hopefully we can get that corrected today. So again, a little bit of this ceremony taking place. Got some singers going there. Man, I bet you there's so much tension in that cafe over there, Cafe Juventus, where we saw Lucci and Anthony joining us from in there. And they're going to be back at halftime too and joining in. And we're going to put together a nice little montage of what's going on at Cafe Juventus. So if you're ever in that area, okay, you're in Toronto or Greater Toronto area and there's a game going, check out Giovanni's spot, Cafe Juventus. You guys saw the incredible mural that they have in the back there. Fantastic stuff. Just a really, really cool spot. TVs everywhere and great food and drink. So yeah, check it out. Oh, this ceremony is killing me, everybody. Okay, it's literally killing me. I need this game to kick off. All right. Oh man, it's so funny. Today I spent time with my family. I took my daughter to the park and everything. I got back and I'm like looking at my watch. I'm like, what's going on? Still 2 hours to game time? Let's get this thing going. I am ready. Got the 120th anniversary kit on, ready to roll. Come on. I appreciate ceremonies. I appreciate all this. Let's get this thing going. Come on. Come on. I need a Juve victory today, okay? I need this. I need this. Oh, got to get this thing done. I barely have the audio down here, and Ron saying this opening ceremony is embarrassing. And Alex says that why the match time was so early for this. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. Can we get this going here? Can we get this going here? The players aren't even in arms anymore. They're ready to go. I mean, watching Juve and Inter players hang on to each other for so long. Like, let's get her going here. Martin, this opening ceremony is almost as bad as the World Cup draw. It's pretty bad. I don't have audio going whatnot, but like it's just been these two standing there hand in hand, and it looks like it's wrapping up, and that's why the players are probably clapping, and now they're starting to get the legs going, get the blood flowing. Let's go. Let's go. I am nervous, but it's a good nervous, excited nervous. All right, ladies, fantastic job, but seriously, let's go. We got a game to play. Let's go. Derby d'Italia. It's, it'll be interesting to look back on it. It'll be interesting to see what happens if a certain player has some key moments and emotions afterwards and whatnot. But let's see Paolo's and Chiellini's final Derby d'Italia. Let's see it go out with a victory. Okay, let's put these guys out with a win. Let's get going here. Let's get going. It's that Trinity. The Matrix. This is good. This is good stuff. I love the live chats. Absolutely love it. Lautaro. Let's get the camera off him. Put it on the real Argentine that's on the pitch. Paolo, let's go. Okay, kickoff, my friends. Let's go. Fino alla fine. Forza Juventus. Get the job done here. Flick on header from Morata. Cleared all the way to the back. Chiellini sees it out for a throw-in. Just tosses it back to Sandro. Sandro to take. Sandro scanning. Even his throw-ins take quite a bit of time. Let's go. Okay. Just some 50-50s in the middle of the pitch here. Great job by Locatelli. Finds Quadrado over on the right, and Quadrado's making a move up the pitch here. Inter trying to get into position. Danilo has overlapped him on the right side. Danilo with a nice through ball. Finds Vlahovic, who turns and hits it, but right at Handanovic. You got to move it to the side a bit of him. Not much because he's always flat-footed, but a little bit more than that. But nice through ball there from Danilo. So I like that. You got to think both these teams are just going to feel each other out for a bit. Inter's probably going to want to see what Juventus does shape-wise. Here we have Bastoni pumping it up the side. De Ligt just puts it right back into the mixer. Locatelli wins his header there. Earns a foul. Foul on Lautaro there. Locatelli holding his face. What do we got here? Ooh, that's a boot to the face. Hey. Woo. Come on. High boot there. Let's get some color. I don't care if that's first up. That's color. There you go. There it is. There's an early one. Bet nobody on our predictions had first minute card. Woo. Easy one to call, though. Easy one to call. Love it, too. Love it. Sucks that it had to be Luca, and sucks that it had to be actually connected with. But hey, let's keep her rolling. Good to see some early cards on these guys. Oh, Vlahovic are showing that Vlahovic opportunity. Great through ball there from Danilo. I'm surprised Vlahovic didn't try to. He had a little bit of a gap there from Skriniar. It wasn't right on him, but yeah. So Luca got caught pretty good there. He's getting tended to right now. It's okay. Enter Locatelli into warrior status. Get bandaged up. Do whatever. If you're even bleeding a little bit, all the better. Let's go. Enter your name into the warrior status. And that would be a nice little tribute to Mr. Chiellini, who's going to be on his farewell run during the finish to this season. Still getting tended to. Let's go. Let's go. God. You had so much anticipation for this, okay? And then you're hit with a crazy long ceremony. And then a minute in, and Locatelli gets chopped up, and we got to get some medical attention here. It's just killing the nerves right now. Sal saying should have taken the second touch, but better to see quick shots. Yeah. I'll never complain about shots, attempts, especially when they're on target, even if, it's routine like that. Can't get upset with having goes. Locatelli looks to finally be making his way up. He's bandaged up. I love it. Bandaged up high, but oddly enough, it looked like it clipped him a lot lower. So I don't know what's going on there. But Sal asking if Chiellini's departure is confirmed. It's been reported as of this morning that they are mutually agreeing to terminate contract between Chiellini and club. So it is from Marcello Chirico, who is actually very, very credible when it comes to Juventus. All right. Another through ball into Vlahovic. Vlahovic able to settle it right at the corner. Just rolls out for him. No, able to keep it in. Here we got Sandro. Oh, tried to slip a ball through there, but it's cut off. Here we have Rabiot on the left now, playing it into Dybala. Dybala's going to corner. Oh, he's going to set it in from the corner there. Headed on, but wide. Morata getting his head on that one. Let's go. This is what we need. We need Juventus to press them deep, and we need to get the ball into the mixer there. Look at that. Cuadrado, Vlahovic, Morata, all deep around the 6-yard area. I like it. Having options when you're going to cross it in. Imagine that. Love it. So, like I said, you're going to see some interchange between Dybala and Morata, and we have seen that so far. Looks like even Vlahovic dropping back to try and rule out Brozovic. Now Locatelli coming up, moving up to Brozovic. Ooh, De Ligt. Oh, kind of getting some bad positions there, but Cuadrado comes in and cleans it up, and now Danilo has possession. Looking for some options, scanning, finds Cuadrado up the side here. Cuadrado has to go back. Danilo goes across the pitch over to Sandro. And Sandro now has it inside, but Morata just couldn't get there in time. Touch eludes Lautaro, and now Lautaro fouls Sandro as he's coming up the left flank. All right, let's go. Come on. All right, so ball at the back with Szczesny now. Szczesny moves it out right to Danilo. Danilo scanning. Finds Dybala just ahead of him. Back to Danilo. Danilo continues to scan. Inter basically flooding up that middle. So you see their forward players dropping back to just to make a straight line, essentially, with Çalhanoğlu and Barella. And just make things really, really tight for Juve to operate with Rabiot and Locatelli there. Rabiot with a good challenge on D'Ambrosio out on the right there. After a through ball from Dumfries, has it out, goes out for a corner kick here to Inter. Let's go. So I've got to have the sound down a little bit, but it sounds lively in there. We know we got a packed house. That's beautiful to see. I'm hoping it's a lot stronger than some of the recent crowds that we've seen at Juve at Allianz. We had one where the visiting crowd pretty much put ours to shame, so can't see that today. Oh, header in from Skriniar, stopped by Szczesny. So Szczesny well aware on that one. Ball cleared out. It's Inter's. Yeah, Skriniar getting it ahead of Sandro after getting in behind Chiellini. But fairly soft header. Szczesny on the ball as well. Sandro now coming inside to Vlahovic, over to the side to Morata. Morata's going to have Dumfries and Skriniar on him. Or sorry, D'Ambrosio. Morata doing his best to get out with it. Now over to Sandro, and Sandro eats another foul. Dybala's going to go over and step over it. You're going to believe he's going to be crossing this one in. Hopefully one of us can latch onto it and put it home. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. Barella, the one to foul Sandro here, clipping at his ankles. Dybala standing over it. We've got Vlahovic, we've got De Ligt, we've got Danilo, we've got Morata, we've got Chiellini. Everybody ready to get in there. Looks like Cuadrado's going to look to clean up the garbage. So is Locatelli. Cross in from Dybala. Back post, De Ligt. Just doesn't get to it. Vlahovic settles it over to Cuadrado. Cuadrado looking for another cross. Has it at the back, but right at Handanovic. Handanovic does awful job to punch it in. Oh, it bounces down and then off the bar. Hammer shot back into the mixer. Cuadrado trying to head it in, but it goes backwards. And now Inter in possession. Oh, my word. Get in there. Looked like an absolute mess. Handanovic, I was asking for a Handanovic howler. Almost got it there on an awful punch. Bouncing back towards his area. Oh, my God. I got to see a replay of that. Man, that would have been nice. 9 minutes in. Fortunate bounce for Inter there. And now they are trying to calm things down with possession at the back. Bastoni over to Perisic. Perisic pumps it up on the one time, looking Dzeko's way, and Chiellini heads back easily. Danilo traps it in the middle of the pitch. Plays it forward to Morata. Morata, one touch to Vlahovic. Vlahovic and Skriniar. Vlahovic and Skriniar. Step overs, hammer shot, blocked by Skriniar out for a corner kick. Let's go. Let's go. It's getting better here. It's getting better here. Let's go. Martino, yeah, we're getting one goal off a Handanovic mistake. LOL. Yeah, that was shocking stuff from Handanovic there. Oh, Vlahovic working on Skriniar, just tried to open him up enough for that shot. Man, and he got Skriniar to take that one step, and I just wanted that one touch forward rather than to the side. Give himself a little more angle past him on the shot. Quadrado's ready to take this corner kick. Handanovic howler here. Come on, let's go. There it is. Harden inside. Handanovic punches, this time outwards. Settle it to the back. Sandro over to Rabiot. Rabiot over to Dybala, who finds himself on the right flank. Dybala's moving all over the pitch in this one so far. Sandro up ahead to Morata. Morata. Ooh, bad touch, but settles it. Has to do a lot of work because his first touch kind of let him off there. Rabiot does well to come in. Dybala cutting inside. Has a go from distance. Oh! Oh my God. Beautiful rip from Palito. Oh, get in there. Has a great hit there. Handanovic watching it. Knows it's going over his bar, but oh man, nice rip from there. Like to see Paulo with the confidence and having some goals. We get him a little closer to goal. He'll burn Handanovic. Let's go. Great ball there from Bastoni to Barella, but Rabiot does very well there. Morata, nice turn. Oh, just couldn't slip it by Brozovic. Now Brozovic in possession in the middle of the pitch, looking for his option, slides it ahead. Now Lautaro in possession. He's going to go up to the right wing to Dumfries. Dumfries working with Sandro. Just looking for an avenue to cross it in. It looks like he passed it back, and here's the cross to the back post. Perisic all over Quadrado's back. No call. Dybala coming back and earns a foul. Fantastic work from Dybala there as Bastoni's all over him. Oh, yeah, here we go. The Derby d'Italia, the blood's flowing. It's picking up. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this howler from Handanovic. Chiellini knees it, and it bounces up and then off the bar. He just couldn't connect as it's coming down. Anybody but Chiello. Anybody but Chiello. That has to be punched in. Oh, my word, Giorgio. Oh, my word. Still, even in missing it, he almost knees it enough to get in there. But you're not going to get ones like that too often, Giorgione. Let's go. Let's go. Dybala trying to win a header there. Doesn't do so. Here comes Locatelli with the Band-Aid on. Taking the foul, but it's okay. I like it. Goes right through Dumfries. No problems with it. Let's go. Wearing the Band-Aid. Got a little bit of blood there. Love it from Luca. He enters the club. Enters the club. I love it. All right. Good start. Solid start in the 13 minutes here. Juve, I have to say, looks the better of the side so far, and we're not allowing Inter to really dictate possession and whatnot too much so far, so this is good. But Juventus does this. I find that often our first half is pretty much solid and pretty strong. It's the drop-off that always concerns me with Juve, but this is good. Not exerting too much energy, playing well, playing confident, moving the ball quickly. So it's good so far. I like this. I like this. We've got Vlahovic in some good scenarios a couple of times. Here's a little switch field from Paulo. Gets to the right flank, finds Sandro on the opposite side. Sandro goes back to Chiellini. Danilo shouting for this thing, and Chiellini delivers. Now Danilo looking up the right flank, carrying it. Looking for his options. He's got Quadrado, drops inside to Dybala. Dybala now looking, scans, goes all the way to the opposite side to Sandro. Dumfries tries to cut it off, but Sandro heads it into Morata. Morata doing well again, but you got to move it. There he goes. Slips it to Sandro. Oh, I thought he should have crossed it there. Ends up losing it. Oh, he had an opportunity for one-time cross. Look at Chiellini reading that play perfectly to Quadrado. Quadrado has a hit. Rebound out. Brozovic now sees it to Barella, but cut off by Rabiot again. Oh, Rabiot's going to get the foul there. Oh, look at that hit on the turn from Dybala there. Looks like we got a card too to Adrian Rabiot. I love that aggression. I love that intensity. I love them cutting that off. I love them playing this way. Do not let Inter's midfielders breathe. Barella making an absolute meal out of this. He does this all the time. Nothing new here. He will act the hell out of any contact. My word, it's looking good so far. It's looking good so far here. Busy saying we need someone with a head wrap every game. There you go. I love it. I love it. Sal saying this is how we need to always be playing. This needs to be in our DNA. I agree. 100%. 100%. Let's go. There you go, Dybala. Ooh, Locatelli, bad touch, but that's okay. Vlahovic does well to get in there, but cut off just enough. Ooh, Rabiot just doesn't get to that one committed, but look at the work from Morata. Morata cuts in there. Sandro slides in there. Locatelli settling it. Finds Cuadrado. Cuadrado about to get closed down. Dybala now on it. Finds Danilo jumping up on the right flank. And now he finds Vlahovic on the wing. Come on, Vlahovic. You're going up. He's got Bastoni. He's looking back post to Morata. Oh, he back posted and it goes wide. Oh. Absolutely great delivery from Vlahovic. Finding Morata there. He's onside and everything. And Morata just gets the angle wrong. This is great, though. This is great positive play from Juventus. Quick ball movement, looking to play direct. I love this. I can deal with this. Let's go. Ball at the back with Brozovic and Locatelli just keeping eyes. Over to D'Ambrosio. Sorry, that's Skriniar. A lot of space between Skriniar and Bastoni. That caught me off guard. It's because Brozovic was hiding off screen. Come way back. Inter now coming up through Barella. Ooh, there's a ball over the top. Way too long for Dzeko there. And it'll be a goal kick Juventus. 16 minutes, 30 seconds in. Oh, man. And the warning shots have been fired from Juventus. Could be 1-0 up if it weren't for a missed opportunity there from Giorgione, but that's okay. That's okay. We're playing extremely strong here. Oh, that's not pretty there from Skriniar going through the back on Vlahovic. This is a Derby d'Italia. This is going to have, that is clear shoulder to the small of the back. And you have the gall to tell him to get up. Get over yourself there, Skriniar. Jeez, get over yourself. Let's go. Knock it off. This ref is going to have his hands full in this game. This is going to be a chippy one. Just no doubts about it. And honestly, I'd expect nothing less. Derby d'Italia. This, I've been saying this one, this is bigger for Inter right now based on where they stand, based on Simone Inzaghi being basically on the block almost, really coming under fire. This is big for them. One win out of their last 5. This pretty much is desperation for Inter. And that is an advantage for Juventus. I've been saying it. This is great. We're in great spot in terms of the table and where we sit. The result earlier with Napoli defeating Atalanta, allows us to play this game freely as well. And, with a Champions League spot becoming more clear and a little more comfortable and striking distance on those ahead of us, pressure's on them, not Juve. Let's go. Let's go. That's where we like to be. Let's strike. Let's make things interesting. Slow possession now from Inter. Çalhanoğlu and Perisic just working it on the left flank. It goes back to Bastoni, who will drop it back further. And Skriniar over to D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio will go backwards. Skriniar will go over to Bastoni again. And Inter will look to come back out with it. Let's see here. Oh, no. Worst possible timing, everybody. My feed. What's going on here? My feed. This is a problem. This is a major problem. Let's get this corrected here. Oh, my God. Brutal. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. We got to get this going here. Oh, no. Brutal timing. Watch me miss a goal. Watch me miss a goal, and I'll absolutely flip. Will absolutely flip. Oh, no. Well, that's no good. I'm banking on you guys now. I'm banking on you guys now while I sort this out. Hit me. What's happening? Hit me in the live. What's happening here, everybody? I might have to get out into a different feed here. That's brutal. Oh, no. Hit me. Hit me. What's going on? What am I missing? I got to get back into this thing. You got to love technology until it fails you in the most critical scenarios. Let's go. Come on, somebody. Time. Hit me with the time as I get the new one up. Time. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's get this thing going. I'm back in. I'm back in. Back in here. Oh, no. My feed's actually gone down. They've actually got technical servers saying that they're having issues. I'm so glad that I pay a subscription to this. That is fantastic stuff. Pay a subscription to something. It literally doesn't work. What am I paying for? This is a problem. This is a problem. Oh. Hit me with something, guys. Still 0-0? Dushan through, but Handanovic clears. Okay. Thank you. I think I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, baby. Back. Let's go. Holy smokes. God. Love technology. Love technology. 21 minutes, 33 seconds in. We all good with that? We all good with that? Dybala closed to a second yellow a few minutes ago. What? Corner kick in, cleared. Cuadrado at the right. Inside back to Dybala. Dybala has a corner. It's low, though, and easily cleared by Inter. Oh, man. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Let's go. Ooh, bad touch there from Chiellini, but able to get there and gets a foul in trying to win the ball back on Lautaro there. Oh, my God. Awful touch there from Giorgione. And Giorgione is laboring as well. This is trouble here. This is trouble here. Just a brutal scenario from just not being able to take a routine touch here. Oh, man. And he's got studs up in the side of Lautaro's leg. Giorgio. Please, no. Please, no. He's okay there. He's okay on this angle. The other angle looked a lot worse there, so I think he's okay. Does he get... Oh, yeah, he kicks through him. It's actually Lautaro kicking through the top of his foot, so he's okay there. He's okay there. Dells, I appreciate the effort, though, okay? I appreciate the effort. Time not showing for me. We're right at the Chiellini-Lautaro thing. We're at 23 minutes right now, so thank you. Ron saying we need a goal. Absolutely. Absolutely, we need a goal. Binsolio watches on. Allegri pacing. I would be pacing too if I wasn't sitting in the studio here. Lautaro getting up, Chiellini getting up. Let's see what the ref decides here. Inter lobbying for the calls. Simone Inzaghi lobbying a bit. Big surprise there. All right, let's get back to the game. Let's go. Chiellini walking off to the side. He'll be entering pretty quick shortly after this. Juventus, dead ball. They play it back. Danilo now on it, on the right, inside to Cuadrado. Cuadrado cuts it inside to Dybala. Dybala quickly pressured from Bastoni, and now Çalhanoğlu trying to come back the other way, inside to Barella. Dybala trying to cross problems. Brozovic over to Bastoni, back to Brozovic. Juventus take shape. Chiellini has already re-entered the pitch. Ball at the back now. Skriniar over to Brozovic. Brozovic coming all the way back with the back line. Vlahovic applying a little bit of pressure to Skriniar. Bastoni is usually the one that's being left all alone to move up. And you know what? That's dangerous too. He's got tremendous ball playing ability and can really see the field very, very well. Over to Barella now. Barella coming inside. Quick pass inside. Miss hit by Lautaro now. Cleared out by Danilo over to Cuadrado. Cuadrado carrying it up the pitch. Tries to slide over to the side to Sandro, but ends up beaning Çalhanoğlu in the head. And Inter wins the ball back. Morata putting a lot of pressure on Dumfries there. Gets the call against him. That's the way it's going to be, though. That's the way these derbies are going to be. Oh, man. Sal saying, I thought you guys were watching from Cafe Juventus in Toronto today. We already tapped into the boys. So Anthony and Lucci are there, and we were already talking to them. They're going to be joining and jumping back in at halftime, and then again after at full time. So, yeah, I've already just spoken to them. We actually had the owner, Giovanni, come in and join us, Sal, and it was great talking to them. They've got an incredible Juventus mural in the background, so when they join us at halftime, they'll be able to prop it up. It's such a cool looking spot to take in a game. So if anybody's ever in the Toronto area, got to get over there. So yeah, I'm sure they're having a ton of fun over there. I wish I could be there one day. I will make it happen. Ooh, interesting. 50-50 there, and that's an easy card. Locatelli goes in high on D'Ambrosio there. This is an absolute war right now. So Locatelli taking the card. My word. This is insanity, though. Like, just the kick to the gut there. These guys trying to trap the ball and obviously just not realizing D'Ambrosio's right there. So interesting, man. Interesting. This has just been an absolute battle already. We're less than half an hour in, and my God, somebody's leaving this game. Somebody's taking a red or a second yellow. Like, there's no way this game ends at 11 aside. There's absolutely no way. So, quick stat update for everybody right now. It's showing Inter much stronger on the possession, 61% to Juve's 39. Inter without an attempt yet. Juve with 8 attempts, 2 on target, okay? 2 corner kicks for Juve, 1 for Inter. So, and I'm honestly shocked to see 61% possession. Doesn't feel that way anyways. Let's do that again. I almost drove in from Detroit. We will definitely be working with Cafe Juventus in the future and making it happen some more. Almost driving in from Detroit. I love that, Sal. Let's go. I'd have to fly in from the opposite side of the country, but hey, I'm willing to make that happen. Good to see Kielo's passing the headband to Luca before retiring. Love it, Arash. Love it. Love it. Quick reminder, everybody, like the video, please. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. It's all Juve cast. All Juve, all the time. One-stop shop for everything Juventus. Let's go. Cuadrado now inside, or over to Sandro, goes inside to Rabiot. Rabiot scanning, decides to go back to Chiellini, who goes over to De Ligt. De Ligt over to Danilo. He's scanning. Cuadrado's making a run. Danilo's trying to hit it. It's going towards the end line. Bastoni trying to clear Cuadrado out. Cuadrado does very well. He's on the goal line. Cutting inside. Inside to the middle. Morata hits it. Blocked. Oh. Excuse me. Incredible work from Cuadrado. Does so well after. That's a great pass inside, and Morata hammers it, and it's blocked by Brozovic. Now Çalhanoğlu coming up the opposite end, finds Dzeko out on the left wing. Dzeko at the top to Brozovic. Brozovic is going to have a hit, and it goes nowhere near target. That's their first attempt, everybody. And Juve could easily have a couple. My word. Oh, man. Dybala, they're showing Dybala's opportunity there when he was carrying the ball forward and had a weak shot in. Might have had a slip ball through there to his teammate, but hindsight's 2020. Let's go. Juve's playing well. I'm shocked at reading that stat there, but man, that's in terms of possession, because it definitely doesn't feel that way. Like they've had 61 to our 39. It doesn't feel that way. But hey, I like the way Juve's playing right now. We definitely look the stronger side. The thing with Juventus is they need to maintain that for the 90 minutes. We cannot have any drop-offs here. Inter have useless possession. Absolutely right. They've been unable to do anything with it, and their forwards look completely out of sync with what's happening there. Big chance. Del's absolutely. That was a huge opportunity. Morata's opportunity getting blocked. Dybala trying to play it inside there. That's a handball from Bastoni. Ref right there to call it. Put the ball down there, Bastoni, okay? Get to the back of the line there. Let's go. But no, the lads look good. Looking good. In the middle, I thought might be a little suspect there, but Locatelli and Rabiot holding things down. Dybala extremely active, and Danilo getting heavily involved, allowing Cuadrado to really push things up forward, and it's looking good. It's looking good. So now ball with Danilo over on the right. He's scanning. Goes up to Cuadrado. He's going to go back with it. Ball forward. Oh, it'll go all the way to Andanovic. And Andanovic with a quick throw playing it out. Carrying it up the pitch. Inter. Coming up to the left flank. Let's see. God, this feed, this subscription I'm paying for is awful. All of a sudden the screen is like blurry. I can't get over these sites that charge all this money, and you've got one job to do, and that's just provide us with the coverage. And they always glitch out or have issues. Unbelievable. Oh, Inter working around in the area here. Shot blocked. Cleared out to the side. Oh, big slide tackle in there. Quad lobbying for a call here. None given. Juve able to work the ball through now. Coming up to the side. And ball gets deflected off. Inter player out for a Juventus throw in. Ooh. Dangerous little scenario there in the quick plays from Inter there. Ooh. Sketchy stuff. Juventus putting the ball out quickly as Locatelli's laboring here. Oh, man. This is just a wild first half for 0-0. Just absolutely wild right here. Dells, I agree with you 150%, my friend. I hope we can maintain this intensity. Has to. We have to be able to maintain it. Have to. Sal saying, if Allegri calms them down, I'll lose it. Best I've seen from them this year. Absolutely. This is hands down. Like I said, looking at the stats, that's why we don't get too carried away at all UVCast with the numbers and the stats, especially when we do our post-match coverage, because I feel like so often it doesn't truly tell you the story of what's going on. And I always say the best is the eye test, okay? The eye test is the best. It never fails you. So trust your gut, go with your eye test. But I'm kind of with you, Sal. This is easily one of the best so far, overall balance, just tempo, everything about it has been the best I've seen so far. Absolutely. Raph saying, is it me or Rabiot actually looks good playing in the middle? He's doing well. I'm surprised at them two holding things down well here. Locatelli is taking a beating. He's not happy right now. Man, not too good when you're in tears. It's brutal. Danilo gives the young Italian midfielder a kiss to the top of the head, and he's going to be leaving the pitch, and that's big. That's big. Brutal. Absolutely brutal, man. This kid, he's a warrior playing his heart out, and now enter Zaccaria. This is big. This is interesting because now that you lose Locatelli's abilities in there, to run with Rabiot and Zaccaria is very, very questionable. you'd have to figure out a way to drop into a 3-man midfield at this point to keep things going with Zakaria. Maybe let's see. Let's see if he's got enough of the technical stuff and the ability wise to keep the play flowing and whatnot. That's the thing with Locatelli. He's such a great controller of the game. So be interesting, but let's see how it plays out. Zakaria in for Locatelli. Unfortunately, he leaves injured. Ball at the right with Cuadrado. Inside, back out to Cuadrado. And Juventus has to go backwards a bit. A little bit of pressure from Inter. Got this feed, man. Like, going blurry. Literally, you guys have one job to do. One job. Tried to pump the ball up the pitch, but it gets cleared out by Inter. It'll go out for Juve throw. Bastoni, the one clearing it out. Let's go. Come on. Unfortunate scenario to see Locatelli have to leave. Ball played at the back there. Let's go. Come on. Juventus in control now, working the ball around. Long ball over the top. Skriniar heads down. Ball in the middle with Inter. Back in possession now, moving over to the side. Oh, let's see here. Zakaria likes to get forward. He'll surprise you. But in a 2-man pivot, we weren't looking for those guys to get forward, right? It's kind of weird. But I hope you're right, Dels. I hope you're right. Let's see what Zach has here. He does drift forward as Luca does. Optimistic. Let's go. The nice thing is that they can keep the tempo, the intensity, and the pace up. We should be just fine. That's the main thing. Just have to keep putting Inter under and creating and pushing them back. If you allow them too much comfort, allow them to move up the pitch, allow them to control, then you might have a tougher day at the office. But if we keep what we're doing up, I think we'll be just fine. Handanovic pumps this long. Cleared out by Juve, but back into Inter's control, which I'll know over to the side. Inter coming up the left flank here. Crossover to the back post. Szczesny money on the spot, and he looks for the quick throw out, and he bombs this thing. Unable to control it, though, and it goes out. Vlahovic unable to settle that ball down out for Inter throw. Working it around at the back again for Inter. Slowing down a bit now. Okay, so the game's slowing down a little bit here. And Arash kind of agreeing with me, our ball distributor is gone. If we score, it's going to be a Allegri ball 100%. Yeah, we just got to create a little bit of havoc and mix things up and just create some problems. Like I said, Handanovic is always a wild card. So they've got that wild card sitting at the back there. This damn feed, like, what am I paying for? Get your blurry and choppy and drives me nuts. Okay. Ball at the back for Juventus, slowly working things around. Tech on it. Over to the left flank. Juve slowly moving the ball up. Trying to get around, trying to switch things up here. Pressure applied all the way back to the outside now. And up the flank with Cuadrado. Tries to make a turn there. Perisic in on him there. This has been so far a good. Yeah, a little clip there from Perisic, pretty minor. But we know how Cuadrado likes to play it up. And honestly, take that in this game because the way they've been playing, cards are being dished out. And yeah, anything can happen. Danilo now moving up the right. He's taking a look. He's scanning. Over to Cuadrado. Cuadrado to the back. De Ligt. He scans. Cuadrado now drops as Danilo moves a little bit ahead. And ball just moving forward, but always just right back where it's coming from. Cuadrado tries to go inside here, but Inter pushing Juventus back with their coverage. Not a lot of options, and ball ends up going to the back to Szczesny here. And he'll go out to the opposite side, the left side. Long ball was being played, but Juventus doesn't take it. Slowly moving up the pitch here. Come on, let's go. Trying to make a turn here, moving up the right. Things opening up a little bit. Quadrado, but he's quickly. Oh, he tried to play one through. Does, but it bounces out. Oh, unlucky trying to settle this thing down. But Juventus wins it back quickly. Switch that field up. There you go. Quadrado on it. We can move up the right. But they slow things down again. Inter back to position quickly. Juventus a little bit spread out here. In the middle of here. Here's a little. Trying to get a flick on. Oh, cleaned up. Oh, stepped in hard there and takes a foul. Brozovic takes that one. Enters Zakaria and feel the wrath. Trailing leg goes through Brozovic. Tried to get a little 1-2 there from Morata and Vlahovic. Skriniar got a toe on it and then ended up changing the direction, and then Vlahovic just couldn't settle it. But it's good play. It's good link up. Skriniar, that lanky bastard, just getting that toe out there to that. God, come on. Let's go, Juve. Gotta get this feed sorted out. It's just so blurry. It's driving me nuts. Inter trying to move up the right flank here. Ooh, has some space in behind Juventus. Juve hustling to try and get back into position. Nice challenge there. Well won. Trying to battle here, but oh man, just a back and forth. Ooh. Right flank. Oh, there you go. Sandro ends up taking foul on that one. Oh, ball just wasn't leaving Dumfries there, and Sandro had to go in there and clean him up. Let's go. Got to get back into this thing and have it see nicely. Okay, and my stream is cutting out yet again. This is shocking stuff, DAZN. Shocking stuff. Not happy. Not happy about it. Inter's all over us right now, coming in from Sal. It's changing. Arash saying that my feed is 2 minutes ahead. My feed's been all over the map. It's just timed out yet again. Like, what is going on with this thing? Absolutely shocking stuff right now, DAZN. Absolutely shocking stuff. Can't deal. Okay, back in. And it's still blurry as hell. Inter seems to be in and around our area. Oh, working it inside. Ventus does well. Cut in. Oh, bad giveaway there. Ooh, Dumfries going down. Oh, man. They're going to look at this. Oh, no. Morata with the foot inside. That's a problem. That's a problem, everybody. They're going to look at this. Gotta be kidding me. You just can't be loosey-goosey like that in that area. You've got to be damn sure. This is a problem. This is a problem, everybody. He's definitely going to be called over to take a look at this. He's definitely going to be called over to take a look. Just no question. No question. Yeah, there's just no need for that. No need for that lazy lunge in. There's just no need to do that. Two of you guys on there, he's going nowhere. Just don't do that. Don't take the lazy foot in. He's got to go look at it. Yeah, he's clearly going to go look at it. This is not even going to take much time. This isn't even going to get much time and get called for PK. Like there's no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. He will call this one instantly. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. So frustrating. So frustrating. God. The first sight of them actually doing anything. Look at how quick this call was. Easy. Easy call. Easy call. Damn near at the end of the half, too. Damn near at the end of the half. My word. And my feed's cutting out. Oh, now it comes back crystal clear. Okay. Just in time for me to watch a PK. Thanks, DAZN. Okay, let's see this. Çalhanoğlu gonna step up. Let's go. Need this to miss, okay? We need this to miss. So PK to Inter. Foul from Morata on Dumfries right at the edge of the right side of the area. And just a frustrating lazy foot in there. 5 minutes of added time for this first half. We're at 45 minutes, 30 seconds. Çalhanoğlu's getting ready to step this up. Come on, Tech. Come on, Tech. Even the last one that you didn't get, you guessed right. Guess right here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Tech. Come on, Tech. Yes! Oh! Oh, yes! The follow-through goes in, but it's foul to Inter. Foul to Inter. Szczesny. Tech with the huge stop, and now the foul to Inter on the follow-through. Oh my God, this is absolutely insane. Szczesny guesses right, stops, a rebound goes out, and Çalhanoğlu throws himself in there, gets called for a foul when diving in there. Wow. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable scenes. Oh, man. Bobbling all over the place. Rabiot tried to save it, couldn't. Çalhanoğlu called for the foul on kicking the back of Danilo's leg as Danilo runs to get into position there. The ref was quick on that whistle. Szczesny, you are massive. You are absolutely massive. That would have been disaster for Juve if Inter ends up putting that in. Look at this. Marotta, all these guys celebrating. Oh, no, he's looking at this too now. This has been an insane half. For 0-0, this has been absolutely insane. Crazy. Quadrado giving Barella the business, telling him to get the hell out of there. Always in the ref's ear, always yipping. Szczesny, De Ligt, make the wall and get them out of there. Let's go. Now Chiellini talking to the ref and saying, let's go. Now he's going to look at this potentially. Now he's going to potentially look at this to see if it's even a foul. This is wild. This is scenes. Like, this is crazy. So Sal's saying, what was the foul? The foul was being called on Çalhanoğlu on the rebound, going through the back of a player's legs, trying to get in there, is what I'm thinking. Ernesto, I'm so confused. Enter VAR. VAR, this is wild stuff. Or is he calling somebody stepping in before and a retake on the penalty? What is even happening right now? We've got a retake on the PK. Are they calling Tech off his line? This is wild stuff. Another couple of yellows dished out. This is crazy. The ref initially signaled foul, pointed to the other direction, which is Juventus free kick. I think after this, he was fine with the foul on Çalhanoğlu going through his back. I think since VAR has apparently told them that De Ligt entered early. This is wild, wild stuff. Bob saying De Ligt in early, MDL entered early from Marash. Yeah, that's what it appears to be. This is crazy. This is crazy. A second attempt again. Çalhanoğlu, Tech. Come on, man. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable stuff. Come on, Tech. You got to do it again. Oh, this time he hammers it into the corner. 1-0 Inter. This is just brutal. Brutal stuff. Unfortunate for Tech, who did extremely well stopping the first one. He even guessed right on the second one. He was going to just go back to the same spot. This time it was an absolute bullet, and he just couldn't get there. Frustrating stuff for Juve. Frustrating stuff for Juve. Definitely not what we deserved coming out of this first half. It's definitely not. Frustrating. Juve needs a massive, massive rebound in the second half. Allegri is absolutely livid. There's a jacket toss. He is absolutely livid, and rightfully so. This is crazy, crazy stuff. But there you go. They get a second attempt on the PK. They bury the second one, and they go up 1-0. 5 minutes of stoppage has pretty much already been cleared up in all of this. But Locatelli going down changes things tremendously for Juve, and Zakaria having to come in there. It's not the same. Good player, but not the same. Rabiot does extremely well here, winning this ball back. He's actually playing fantastic, to be honest. Zakaria there, as the pass was poor, forced to go in there with a slide. But you're missing a controller in the middle of the pitch. Having both Zakaria and Rabiot, and you're trying to play two-man pivot is problems. Is problems for Juve. This is frustrating scenes in this first half. Unbelievable. Not what we deserve, but like I said, that's the way the game goes sometimes. We are already at 6.5 minutes of added time. That's because the 5 they gave was already during the PK, and then we had the second follow-up incident. So wild stuff. Wild first half in general. Vlahovic earns a foul there with Skriniar all over his back. This is a good area. Dybala's running over. He's, of course, going to step on it. Let's send the house on this one and try and get level at the break here. Send the absolute house. Dybala, put a beauty one in there. You know you'll freeze Handanovic, and let's just fight for this thing and get this one back. If we can go level terms, will be good. But this is crazy first half. Cuadrado standing it over too, but this got to be Dybala on this one. Let's go. Little ball. No, it looks like Cuadrado's going to have a go. Blocked by the wall. Falls to Vlahovic. Tries to settle it for a shot. Handanovic now coming out, punches it, but it goes to the back. Oh, Morata heads it to the top of the area with nobody there. Not a Juventus player anywhere near. Rabiot over to the side to Cuadrado. Cuadrado is 1v1 with Perisic from the looks of there. Plays it inside. It goes to Vlahovic. Vlahovic, oh, sneaks it far post, but it goes wide. It's better. Oh, man. He's slipping shots through. He just couldn't slip this one in that far post. Has the hit through Skriniar's legs. It's not enough. This is frustrating. Okay, ball playing up 53 minutes here in this first half. It's going to be coming down pretty quick here. Dybala's pass gets cut off. Ball goes all the way back to Handanovic. Ref will be blowing it dead fairly quickly here. The back. Good pressure from Rabiot. Puts Barella under. Barella going all the way back inside to Handanovic. Handanovic just pumps it up the pitch. Again, Juve pressures. Ooh, ball played over the top and cleared. He's got to be offside there. Yeah, Lautaro way offside. Had to be. Dell's given the gears to Vlahovic there, saying you have to at least hit the target there. I need him to take this guy on a little bit more. I need him to force Skriniar into, some tougher circumstances than just having to move side to side and block shots. I need him to try and push back on him, try and draw a foul or something in that area. Nice win from Zakaria, but everybody spaced out. No options. Quadrado easily cleaned up by Perisic. Vlahovic is on the right flank and showing no drive to get into the middle of pitch. Zakaria had absolutely nowhere to go with the ball after winning it so beautifully. Frustrating. Oh, let's go. Ball at the back with Handanovic. We're at 54 minutes and 30 seconds. This thing's got to be getting blown dead pretty quick here. I mean, the second retake gave us 4 minutes. We're at, 10. There you go. We're at the half. It's 1-0 Inter. Frustrating stuff. An absolute wild first half. Just crazy. I don't even know what to say, really. It's just, this is the way the game could go sometimes. Unfortunately, you don't always get what you deserve. Does Juventus deserve to be 1-0 down in this one? No, not right now. Absolutely not. I'm going to throw you some stats in here. I'm quickly going to try to link up with these guys that the lads at the Cafe Juve, see how they're doing and see if they're going to get in there. Let's just see here. That's coming back. It's coming back. Yeah, this is frustrating. Frustrating half here. So statistically, let's take a look at this. 50-50 possession, okay? You have 50% possession between Juve and Inter. You have 14 attempts for Juventus, 3 on target. You have 3 attempts for Inter, 1 on target. Again, by rate of play, in terms of the quality of play, Juventus had some opportunities to get ahead there. Morata had a great opportunity that was blocked. Then we had, of course, Chiellini with the neat header there. We've got the guys coming in from Cafe Juve. Let's get to it. And man, what's the feeling like over there at the cafe right now?
Well, there's a lot of mixed emotions, I would say. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you just fine. Yeah, it's we definitely did not deserve the 1-0 deficit at the half. I thought we played a pretty strong half. Would you agree?
Once Locatelli went out, I think everything changed.
Yeah.
But for me, that's a penalty shot. We've seen less given before. That's a penalty shot. We weren't sure what was going on with the retake. Again, De Ligt in early. That's a retake, right? It is.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, at that, it is what it is. It's always hard on the early entry. It's always a tough pill to swallow. It sucks. I was already had my head up. I didn't even see that the ref called a foul on Çalhanoğlu's follow through, and that we survived only to see this nonsense of a retake. That was an absolute wild first half. Chippy, it's a dogfight out there. Like we kind of anticipated, even talking to Match Day Live. I said usually tactics, all that goes out of the window. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff. But Locatelli, I said once Locatelli goes out, I was very shocked at Zakaria coming in there because you have no controller in the middle now. Was that the general consensus with everybody over there?
Yeah, Danny and I looked at each other and we were like, well, I guess Arthur would have been the obvious choice, especially with Zakaria coming off an injury. I don't know if that's just because you can't who Rabiot's playing well, Morata's playing well. You can't take Rabiot. I'm not sure what you're going to do now, but the obvious choice will have to be Rabiot.
It's one of those tough things. It's like he had to make that call on the fly so fast with Luca going down that he just went to his midfielder. But honestly, like Locatelli and Rabiot were doing very, very well. With Zakaria entering the mix there, I was like, man, you got no control now. So this is an interesting scenario. Was he going to drop somebody a little bit more? I don't know. I don't think it's the play. I think in the second half, I honestly wouldn't go with that in the second half. I would find a way to get a third midfielder in. it's tough. But who do you sacrifice? Morata's doing well. Vlahovic has to stay out there, but Rado kind of has to stay out there. Dybala is looking good. I mean, I don't really know like who the sacrifice is, to be honest with you.
And Rabiot's playing well, but he is on the yellow, so that's really the only choice if you're going to go with him.
To get a controller, and then would a pivot of Artur and Zakaria be all right?
And we haven't seen it. We
haven't seen it. Nobody really knows. And Artur, it's still a big gap, and this just still shows Juventus doesn't have another guy like Locatelli, right?
Yeah.
They need that creative guy out of the middle. It's tough. Him going down puts us in a huge deficit. This is tough. Alex saying Sandro out, play 3 in the back, balance out the midfield. What do you think about that?
They're not really threatening up top, right? But again, if we were playing well with Locatelli, then when it's that switch, they're bringing a little bit more pressure. Nothing serious because it's Pacheco. He's not playing well. Turo's not playing well. Inter as a whole really isn't playing well. And funny enough, I got on the other side of the laptop here, our friend Jerry Mancini, and he would agree with that. But he's over here. Okay, let's keep it PG there, Jerry.
Let's keep it respectable here, Jerry. I kind of like Eric saying Bernardeschi, and honestly, that wouldn't be a bad shout if you were gonna go with Alex's call of getting Sandro out, playing 3 at the back, but utilizing Bernardeschi. That could maybe help, because then you keep Rabiot, you keep Zakaria, get Bernardeschi entered somewhere. It would probably help those guys out a bit, because if you're going to roll with Rabiot and Zakaria, you've got zero creative out of there.
Yeah, you got to throw 2 guys at screener. One-on-one, he's absolutely owning Dusan today.
Yeah,
he's playing Jerry says that he's the best center back in the league, and it's hard to disagree the way he's bumping Dusan around today. But he is on yellow.
I was screaming at a couple times. Look at Jerry's got some requests to get out here. Jerry's got some requests to get in here. Look. We've got Vlahovic had a couple opportunities where I was looking for him to push Skriniar, to go at him, to take it at him, and he seems to be shying off a bit. He seems to be taking that one step, just looking to open up for that shot, when I want him to drive and just kind of maybe try to force a foul in and around that area. If he's in that vicinity, I don't want us to be too quick to shoot, but it's tough. It's a tough one. In the end, Vlahovic had one, not too far wide, and a couple other snares, but I don't know. This is a nerve-wracking game. What do you feel about the actual PK? I thought that was so lazy from Morata, and I was extremely frustrated to just pick that foot in there when he's not going anywhere really, and you've got Sandro right there on the goal side.
Yeah, it was just like a lazy, footstep, and Dumfries did well to step into it. Right, he was planning on getting stepped on. That's a smart play from him. Yeah. I know some people might be saying on Twitter, I'm not really following. There's a lot going on here. That's a soft call, but we've seen less given. It's a penalty shot. He steps on. I don't know. You can't complain about that. But yeah, poor decision from Morata in what I think is already a good half for him. Right, that's just a blot on that good half that he's having. He's doing a lot of good work. He's working good with Dusan up there. I'd like to see him and Dusan a lot closer together up top, though, to really put a lot more pressure on Skriniar. But then to do that, you would need some wing help, which would mean you'd have to Sandro for Bernardeschi. That would help.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, man. How's things going over there? You guys still keeping positive? Still keep hope alive?
I am. Danny's over here. He's mingling. He's like, I'm out. He's mingling. He's doing his thing. He's spreading the AJC news among the crowd. But
love it.
No, I got a whole stack of predictions I got to go through, because someone's going to be a winner at the end of the day here. A couple of people here picked 1-0 Inter at halftime. I think those are the Inter fans. They are here. There are Inter fans here.
Where are they seated? Did you guys at least put them in the restrooms?
No, I think they're with the owner. So unfortunately, they're relatives of the owner.
Oh,
They're
that's
ready.
okay. I've got some family members that made some suspect choices too, so it's all good. Hey, how's the espresso?
I had a cappuccino earlier. Fantastic.
Nice.
Absolutely fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we love plugging in with you guys. We'll do it again post-match real quick. Thanks for jumping on. We're going to let these guys sign off and do their thing there at the cafe for the first watch party at Cafe Juve. Ciao, Ant. So, everybody, this is it. We got to go into the second half. It's do or die. It's crunch time. What do you do? Do you make any changes from how we left the first half? I want to start hearing it here in the comments here. I think there's some shouts for Bernardeschi. There's some shouts at getting Sandro out and going 3 at the back. Here's the thing. We played a good first half, but things changed once Locatelli went out. So we can't afford, I think, to go out in the same manner. How do you strengthen this team? How do you get back to a position that puts us level terms? Because right now, I think if you're going to go with a 2-man pivot and they're both Zakaria and Rabiot, you're just asking way too much, and we're going to be even more one-sided than we ever have been before. So the nice thing with Locatelli in there when they were working that 2-man pivot is that the balance was evenly distributed across the pitch. Once he left, you lost that, and we became right side dependent again, as we usually do. So you have to figure out a way to make this work. Bernardeschi being entered in the midfield is a potential way of helping this. But I don't know. I don't think you can necessarily keep it the same. Eric saying need a little more stability in the mid. Add a third midfielder for stability. I think so for sure. I think you have to find a way to get a third mid in there. Rabiot is on a card. There was a hell of a lot of action for, a 1-0 half for sure. There was so much going on. So let's kind of recap this so everybody knows. In second minute, we had Lautaro getting a yellow card. For Juventus, we had Rabiot on a card at 15th minute, Locatelli at the 27th minute, Sandro at the 45th and stoppage time. Quadrado ends up taking a card, and Skriniar is on a card. I need Vlahovic to start putting Skriniar under. I need him to start putting Skriniar under. I need him to start driving that ball at him, forcing him into maybe a late challenge or whatnot. So we need to put him under. This one step to the side and just trying to shoot, a little too easy. And Skriniar's better than that. You gotta do a lot more to get at him. So like I said, Vlahovic did well on one scenario earlier in that half where he worked some step overs, had Skriniar taken a step to the wrong direction, but he decided to just take one step to the side and shoot, and it was too easy for Skriniar to recover. He should have tried to penetrate there and go further beyond Skriniar to try and get a shot in a better situation. In terms of how to make things better, back to how we were before, it's really, really hard because we don't have a player like Locatelli to just step in there into the middle. The closest we would have is to utilize Bernardeschi in the middle. Artur can come into this game. If I'm looking at this, you would start to ask a lot of a guy, but Bernardeschi could enter for Sandro. You can have Artur enter for Rabiot and go with Artur and Zakaria, keeping Morata, Dybala, Vlahovic, and Quadrado out there. Your midfield becomes you almost do go into a 3-4-1-2 rather than a 4-2-3-1. But I still think that's fine, and that would be okay. And honestly, I think we're asking for trouble if we keep a 2-man pivot of Zakaria and Rabiot to go out in that second half to kick it off. Let's see what people start comments in here. Alex P. When Zach came in, I thought Danilo would slot into CDM, but he returned to right back. I was looking at that too to think there, and I agree with you. I was expecting the same thing, Alex. Didn't see it. Tom Snipes I would say keep it as is and then make subs by 60 minutes if we aren't dominating. Kush saying, how's everyone feeling? Chow, need more clear-cut chances. I think it's a very, very unfortunate deficit that we're in. I think we played strong enough to have a lead after this one, Kush. That's how I feel. Ali saying, please, I don't need Berna in this match. Well, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Quad was so sloppy today. Roberto Hicks, Do you think we could win? I don't think, Roberto. I know we can win. We can get it done. We can get it done. We need the guys to fight. Now, we had Anthony from Cafe Juventus, and now Lucci's jumping in. Lucci,
Gentlemen,
first half, buddy. Come on. Come on. Talk to me.
so frustrating. We had our opportunities, couldn't make it happen. Vlahovic had a couple chances. Dybala, close, not close enough, and that penalty was just soft, man, soft. In this kind of game, that's a game changer right there. You knew it. You knew it.
I was pretty frustrated in Morata putting the lazy foot in there on that edge there. Just not necessary with Sandro being where he was. Frustrating. I need more out of Vlahovic against Skriniar.
Absolutely.
Skriniar's on a card now, so I just finished talking about this to everybody on the live. By the way, everybody, like the video while you're here, okay? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Now, I was just talking about this. Skriniar's on a yellow because after that whole melee and second PK and the retake and all this, okay, basically him, Skriniar, and Quadrado got carded.
Yep.
I need Vlahovic to stop with the one touch to the side and shooting. I need to start driving at him, try to force him into a late foul or something, and see what we can do. But I think he's made things a little bit too easy for Skriniar. What do you think?
Yeah, he's had a couple opportunities to really challenge Skriniar, but he hasn't done what he's capable of, what we know he's capable of. And
yeah,
it's frustrating. Like I said this to Anthony earlier, we got to take our chances. We had a couple chances in the first 10, 15 minutes there. We didn't make them count, and that, might bite us in the ass now.
Yeah, and Chiellini, man, that opportunity, all you have to do is tap that thing into the net, man.
Hit it, what, off his shin, off his knee or something?
Off his knee and then bouncing up off a Handanovic howler. Dybala was ripping him good at the start. Vlahovic played a nice crossover to Morata, didn't get the angles right. Yeah. We've had our chances. We have to pick it up and come out. This is a dangerous scenario that Juventus is in right now. After a good, strong half, to be in the deficit, especially like that, this is a hard mental test that they have to snap out of it and get going with. So it's going to be very, very challenging. We've been discussing what possible changes could Juve make to try and right the ship, because a two-man pivot of Zakaria and Rabiot is questionable, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
How do you balance things out this half if you were going to make a change?
The only change I would consider would probably be Artur for Sandro. You go to a back three with Danilo there. You have, I guess you got to switch either Danilo to the left, keep Quadrado on the right. Your options are very limited. You don't know Locatelli. All you really have off the bench is Artur, or Pellegrini, MDS, but those are.
So we got some shouts for Artur. I was saying Rabiot's on a yellow. Maybe you bring Artur in and get Sandro out for Bernardeschi. Maybe.
Good show.
Maybe. But we're going to let you guys go. Second half has started.
Let's go, boys. Let's get it back.
Flip side. Forza Juve, fino alla fine. Let's go. Okay, everybody. Second half. Let's go. Juve, let's get it. Let's get that equalizer early. Let's go. Let's get that equalizer early and then take the win. I called 2-1. Remember, I called 2-1. Let's go. Chiellini now over to Sandro. They have come out exactly how they finished Rabiot and Zakaria out there. And honestly, I mean, we talk about what we'd like to see, the changes we would make and whatnot. And honestly, you know that Max wouldn't put too much risk and do something like that. He's much, much more conservative and probably a lot less emotional than all of us as Juventini. Forza Juve, let's go, Alex. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Okay, I need Vlahovic to really get after it with Skriniar. Okay, I need him to get after it. Derby d'Italia, let's go. He might have got the better of you on some of these occasions, but it's time to step it up and it's time to make your impression felt here. Let's go. Ball cleared up towards the back. Chiellini there pots it to absolutely nobody. Barella, fast break for the Inter. Goes over to the side to Dumfries. Dumfries inside. Oh, Sandro gets just enough of the cross for it to float nicely to Szczesny. Szczesny with a rocket of an arm. Throws it out to Dybala. Or no, that was Quadrado who absolutely skins his man Perisic on the side. Quadrado inside to Vlahovic. Vlahovic gets the pass over to Dybala. All wrong. Oh my God, he had Dybala at full pace running in on goal. Quadrado absolutely skins Perisic. Vlahovic, you have to make that pass. You have to connect on that pass. That cannot be easily given up and turned over. Come on, Dybala working inside. Zakaria tries to flip it back over to Dybala. Zakaria battling inside there. Oh, man, we just can't get this ball to fall for us. Inter now trying to flip the ball over to the right side, over to Dumfries. Rabiot on it inside here, looking for Morata, but it wasn't opened up, so he goes to Sandro. Sandro to the back to Chiellini. Chiellini over to Danilo. Danilo now moving up the right flank. Danilo scans inside to Dybala. Dybala back heel, but Vlahovic was thinking byline, and they didn't connect. Dybala was thinking he would show for, and Vlahovic had other ideas. Now ball at the back with Skriniar. Skriniar over to Handanovic. Come on, Handanovic. Put it in your own net. No? Okay, that's okay. Over to Skriniar. Over to Bastoni. Çalhanoğlu pops it over the top. De Ligt all over his man. Cuadrado now wins it back. Oh, takes the foul. Let's go. Dzeko. Foul on Cuadrado. Eats one there. That's an easy foul too, Dzeko. I don't know what you're lobbying about. Easy foul. Easy foul. Look at this. Just couldn't take advantage of that. Ball bouncing all over the place between Barella and Bastoni. So Cuadrado over this ball. Dead ball over on the right side. This is going to be a cross in. I don't care who gets to this. We got Vlahovic in there. De Ligt, Chiellini, Morata. Somebody get to this thing and put it in the back of the net. Zakaria, let's go. Come back into the fold with a bang. Put this thing in the net. Come on. Cuadrado's about to cross it in. Cross comes in. It's going back post. Vlahovic. No, Dumfries clears. Falls to Morata with a quick cross back in. Cleared out. Falling at the back, Dybala takes a one-step volley after Sandro was settling it. Come on, Juve. Push. Push. Let's go. 49 minutes. Push for that goal. Come on. Max Allegri shouting orders from the touchline. Come on, Juve. Push. Push. We didn't deserve that 1-0 deficit out of the half, and let's go. Let's get this thing equalized as quick as possible and put them under and bury these snakes. Let's go. Ball over to the side there, and Perisic, Cuadrado quickly on him, closing it down. Ball goes to the back to Bastoni. Dybala applying a little bit of pressure. Now goes over to Brozovic. Brozovic swings it out wide to D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio taking a look up, and now it's at Dumfries. Rabiot being drawn over there. Not applying too much pressure because Dzeko had dropped and he was over Rabiot's shoulder. So Rabiot very aware there. Must be said, Rabiot is playing a strong, strong game. A little busy saying Morata's finding space right now. We need to find him. Absolutely. Arasi and Dybala playing super selfishly. What is this? Oh, look at this ball. Morata puts it too easy for Skriniar to cut out. That needed to be a lob chip beyond, but he tried to drive it straight through. Now Çalhanoğlu coming over the right side, asking for Dumfries to give an overlap so that he can swing the ball. He does. Over to Perisic. Perisic now coming up on Cuadrado. He's inside the area, trying to cut. And Cuadrado cross in, and Szczesny punches. Goes to the back of the area. Dumfries now on it. Morata taking. Morata's. It blows me away when you're in defensive scenarios, and I get it. It's because he's a forward or not, but get goal side. Stop sticking your leg in, sticking your foot in from these awkward positions. Just come around the player to the goal side and make it routine. God, last thing we want to do is give them a free kick in that position. D'Ambrosio looked like an arm to the back of Morata's head there. No call. Morata gets up. Ball's at the back with Handanovic. 51 minutes, 25 seconds in. Let's go. Handanovic at the back now. A little bit of pressure being applied. Vlahovic now. Pressure on Skriniar. Back to Handanovic. Plays it out poorly. Slip through. Dybala. Chip it. Oh, Brozovic clears it. Oh, the pressure's there. The pressure's there. Push. Push, Juve. Let's go. Handanovic is going to give us a gift. Dybala just couldn't play that ball back enough for the trailing run. Dybala's now over this corner kick. Puts it inside. Come on, get to it. Cleared out by Inter. Dybala now back on it. Heads it back to Sandro. Sandro. Ooh. Making life dangerous at the back there. Ball to Cuadrado. Cuadrado flips it back over to Sandro. Sandro now. Back to Rabiot. Rabiot's at the very back as we wait for Juventus to take shape after the corner kick. Cuadrado now moving up on Çalhanoğlu. Cuts over to the side. Plays it over to Sandro. Sandro quickly over to Morata. Morata's 1v1 with Dumfries. Starts to cut inside. Plays the ball over to Zakaria. Overlapping run to Danilo. Danilo's going to have a cross in. Oh, easily right to Bastoni. Headed back in. Zakaria settles. Plays over to Danilo. Danilo. As Zakaria makes his trailing run, things open up for Dybala. Dybala inside to Cuadrado. Cuadrado now inside, trying to hit Zakaria. Doesn't. Zakaria gets a good position and wins a free kick in a great spot. Holy smokes, I just slapped the microphone. I'm sorry, everybody. Great position for a free kick here for Juventus. Let's go. Oh, right on the edge there, too. Right on the edge there, too. Right on the edge there, too. Oh, man. Give me one step inside. Give me one more step inside. That would have been beautiful. Repay the favor. Repay the favor. Let's go, Juve. This is a dangerous spot. Cuadrado's over it. So is Dybala. Tell you what. Inter strong on the set pieces and the headers. Do you maybe let Dybala have a rip from there? It's Handanovic. He is not mobile. But it's hard to say no to a cross from here. It's a higher percentage for sure. Let's see. Cuadrado and Dybala both over it. Come on. If he buries this, man, I'm telling you. If Dybala has a go and buries this, I'm going to lose my mind. Come on. Let's go. Is he going to shoot? They're waiting for the go-ahead. This ref is listening to the calls coming from VAR. Because it was that tight. It was that tight. This is interesting. Could you imagine they end up going it inside? It's very, very close. They are checking it. Oh, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something, everybody? Come on. Okay, he's made the call. It's going to be free kick from that spot. So it is outside the area. Cuadrado's over it, and so is Dybala. Dybala's going to have a go. It's the wall, out for a corner kick. Dybala quickly on it on the corner. 55 minutes here. Cross in. Chiellini just couldn't get there ahead of Skriniar, and Skriniar is down. Skriniar and Chiellini both down. This game has been an absolute war. Ooh, I thought for a second Chiellini was going to get there. Skriniar did very, very well there, has to be said. I can't stand the guy, but man, he's a great defender. Little stinger there for Chiellini. Chiellini's like, been there, done that. Skriniar, you got a lot of years of the same. Chiellini, man, I really wanted you to get that one in the first. Okay, let's go. Keep pressing, though. Juve's pressing. Doing well. Danilo heads inside. Oh, misses Zakaria there. Çalhanoğlu now. Oh, Zakaria does well. Puts him under. They're going backwards. Perisic back to Bastoni there. Bastoni. And easily won back now. Danilo inside to Rabiot. Rabiot trying to get it out. Give himself a little bit more breathing room and space, and he does. He swings it out to Chiellini now. Chiellini taking a look. Over to De Ligt, who will go over to Danilo. Danilo now. Inside to Dybala. Dybala does well. Is cutting inside. Finds Sandro up the side. He's got Dumfries in front of him. Doesn't decide to take him. Dybala inside. Oh! Oh, no! Oh! I thought that was going to be it. Great 1-2s. Great work. Sandro inside Dybala. Inside to Morata. Morata back across to Zakaria. Zakaria inside, and Dybala had Skriniar beat. The ball just didn't sit for him. Corner kick from Dybala inside. Cleared. Going to the outside here. Now Cuadrado battling for it. Ooh, thought he should have been fouled there. Cuadrado still on the ground. Barella running off to the races. Zakaria closes him down immediately with those long strides. Çalhanoğlu inside to the middle. Danilo with a challenger. Juventus trying to get their shape a little bit out of sorts. Here comes Perisic trying to set up a shot. He does. Blocked. Great work from Rabiot. Morata now battling for the ball here. Does well to earn a foul there. Solid work, boys, at the back. Solid work at the back. Just earlier, I thought that was going to sit and fall for Paolo there. Unfortunately, it did not, but Juventus continue to push. We need to continue to push. Now, all of a sudden, we are 58 minutes, and you have Inzaghi making 2 changes. Martinez will exit. Lautaro coming out for Correa, and Darmian is going to come in now for Dumfries. I'm telling you, we got to take advantage. Darmian has been playing well since he's come back there, but we have to take advantage of this, okay? We absolutely have to challenge him on 1v1s and take it at him. The problem is who? Dels, Rabiot, my guy. Arash Rabiot, our best player. This guy just got smarter when he turned 28. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Aguri Rabiot. You know what would be great to cap off a great performance? Getting your 1 banger a season. Let's go. This is the game, my man. Morata does well to turn inside there. Sandro trying to find somebody. Plays it out wide for Vlahovic. Vlahovic walking a tightrope on the line there. Unfortunately, did not keep it in. 59 minutes. You got to wonder if Max is going to start looking at making some changes himself. Simone Inzaghi just made 2. Ball pumped forward. Chiellini jostling and battling for it over on the side there. Barella trying to come up the side. Cut off by Rabiot. Dybala does well fighting there. There's another foul. So you have Dzeko down on one side with no call. Then you have Darmian going through Morata, and that one gets called. It's been an absolute dogfight out there. I love this. I love these games. There's nothing there, too. Chiellini just moved you away like a child, Dzeko. Get out of here. Come on. This game deserves goals from Juve, okay? It deserves goals from us. Let's go. Let's find one. Dybala now over this one from the left side. Let's put a beautiful ball in there right between the line and Handanovic, and somebody just get to this thing and slap it home. Cross coming inside, cleared out. Rabiot now on it. Goes out to the side to Cuadrado. Inside to Danilo. Danilo back to Rabiot. Rabiot taking a look over to Chiellini. No, he lets it run by him for Sandro. Sandro now over to Morata. Morata with Darmian all over him. Draped on him. Morata doing extremely well. Just shielding that ball. Keeping possession. Rabiot now on it over to Cuadrado. Danilo going to make an overlapping run, but it's too slow. And Cuadrado plays a poor ball down the line that goes out for an Inter throw. Cheap giveaway. That's one thing I cannot stand. Ref going to look at Dzeko, sees that he's bleeding, tells him to get off to the sidelines. You got to scratch, man. It's okay. Get over there, wipe it up, and then let's get back in the game. Come on. All right, this game has all the markings of Rabiot annual banger. Well, let's go. I hope so. At this point, I don't even care. Sub Pinsolio, and if he's going to bang one in, somebody's got to bang one in. We need goals. Let's go. Juve's played good this game too. Like I'm really, really impressed with how we've played. We just gotta get a goal. Gotta get a goal to show for. And if we score with 25 plus minutes left, that's just gonna be money for us. We got to get that one to get in their heads. If we allow them to sit back more and get more comfortable as time keeps going, then it's going to be a problem. So you want to get it. You want to get it soon. Oh, that was a good slide challenge. Danilo getting cut off there. Beautifully stopped by De Ligt. Rabiot now on it. Oh, great work from Rabiot. Great step. Draws a clip there. Finds Vlahovic. Vlahovic turns. Oh, he did so well. Turned his man, but the shot gets blocked just enough to put it off course, off target. Rabiot looks a new man this game. Unbelievable. The turn from Vlahovic, though. Finally, he turns Skriniar. That's what I need, man. I need you to work him, put him under. Oh, and you know what? Nobody even got a piece of it. He went wide. I thought it was just a section of it got blocked. He just missed it. Vlahovic has to step it up more coming in from Martin. Vlahovic needs to do what he just did there. He needs to start challenging Skriniar much more, put him under. Juventus ramping up the pressure now. Giving Inter no time. Let's go. Ball with Rabiot inside to Zakaria. Back to Rabiot. Rabiot taking a look. He's going to go backwards to Chiellini. Chiellini over to De Ligt. De Ligt looking. He sees Quadrado on the right. Gives it to him. Danilo hugging the right touchline. De Ligt now over to Chiellini. Chiellini will scan. Chiellini goes forward now to Vlahovic. Vlahovic inside to Morata. Morata, you need to turn there, man. God, there's nobody there. De Ligt over to Quadrado. Quadrado scanning. Inside to Dybala. Dybala one-touch play to Vlahovic. Dybala has it inside Brozovic with a great play to clean things up. And unfortunately, a foul on Zakaria on Brozovic as he's coming out of his area there. Much, much better. Start to get the ball to Vlahovic's feet. Start playing off of him. Get the movement, get the pace, get the pressure. Ramp everything up. Let's go. Quicker, quicker. Come on, Juve. Quicker. Let's go. Darmian now to the back. D'Ambrosio into Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu over to Bastoni. Quadrado closing him down a little bit. Bastoni allowed to carry things forward a bit. He's going to slide it inside to Brozovic. Brozovic over to Çalhanoğlu and goes back. Perisic to Brozovic, and Brozovic will scan. Inter happy to slow things down. 64 minutes, 25 seconds. Let's go. D'Ambrosio here. He's going to pump it up the pitch. Zakaria all over his man there, Correa, but Correa was able to play it backwards, and Bastoni is the one stepping things forward. Gets the ball over. Perisic inside to Correa. Correa has acres in front of him. He's allowed to carry forward. He's scanning. Juventus has dropped back deep here. Zakaria now applying a little bit of pressure to Bastoni. Perisic now engaging on Danilo. Has a cross inside. Cleared out by Rabiot. Danilo now another header out. Bastoni puts the pressure up there. Battling with Zakaria over in the corner. Look at this. Just battling, and Bastoni just hugging on Zakaria's leg here. Del saying better from Vlahovic. Excellent from Rabiot again. Yes. Rabiot's been playing great. Vlahovic needs to do what he was doing in that sequence just now, making life difficult for Skriniar. Needs to be much more difficult for him than it was in the first half. Let's go. Juventus has a goal in this. Let's go. 65 minutes, 44 seconds. Let's go. Let's equalize things. Sandro inside to Rabiot. Rabiot inside to Chiellini. Chiellini now moving forward over to De Ligt. De Ligt carrying it up, taking what he's given. Danilo now up to Quadrado. We're at a standstill on the right side. De Ligt scanning back to Danilo. Danilo inside to Dybala. Dybala outside to De Ligt. De Ligt scanning over to Chiellini. Chiellini nowhere to go. Back to De Ligt. De Ligt over to Danilo. Inter just making a wall with their forwards and a couple of their high pressing mids. Quadrado now trying to get inside there. He does. Oh my God. And Morata has another one and he misses it. He has another one and he doesn't hit it right at all. Quadrado again walking the tightrope on the right side, doing everything right. Has the ball played inside beautifully. Oh, man, Bastoni thought he could shield this one out nicely, and Quadrado saves it. Tries to find Morata in there. Morata gets it all wrong. Oh, man. You got to want that one back. Morata's had 2 of those opportunities this game. We need to do better on one of them. Let's go. Inter now trying to fast break. It's Darmian on the right side. Darmian up ahead to Correa. Correa cutting inside. He's got Darmian ahead of him. Plays it ahead to Barella. Barella now. Coming inside. Cuts it to Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu over to Brozovic. Brozovic now. Play things over to Perisic. Perisic back inside to Barella. To Brozovic. To Barella. They're just playing tic-tac-toe in the middle now. Brozovic spins. Goes over to Skriniar. Skriniar. A little bit of pressure applied from Dybala. Back inside to Barella, that goes to D'Ambrosio, now inside to Darmian. Darmian will go inside to Barella. Barella will try and play a through ball, but it goes easily to Szczesny. Szczesny now quickly barking orders. Plays it down for De Ligt. De Ligt will scan. Over inside to Zakaria. Zakaria over to Danilo. Danilo will move forward up the right pitch. Over to Cuadrado. Cuadrado scanning. Turning in the middle. Looking for an option. Plays it on the ground to Sandro. Sandro has Rabiot directly behind him as he just stopped once Sandro got the ball. Not sure why he went through an overlap or something there, but that's okay. Cuadrado. Come on. Scanning. Flips the side over to Sandro now. Darmian out to meet Sandro. Chiellini comes inside. Tries to play inside to Dybala. Dybala on it. Inside to Morata. Morata tries to play 1-2 to Dybala. Cross coming in from Sandro. Vlahovic couldn't get to it. It was kind of always going behind him. Chiellini now will clean that up at the back. Possession with Juventus. Rabiot over to Zakaria. Zakaria now to Danilo as we push. Come on, ramp things up, Juventus. Let's go. 68 minutes, 52 seconds. Come on. Cuadrado now taking his man 1v1. Slips it through to Danilo. Oh, Danilo's cross a little too late. Put out for a throw-in. Oh, you got to hit that immediately, Danilo. Let's go. Ramp things up, Juventus. Come on, continue. No fouls there. No fouls there. Dybala applying pressure on Bastoni. That's fine. Leave him at the back there. No fouls there. Bravo, Paolo. Bravo. Let's go. Ramp things up. Push it. Let's go. 70th minute. Come on. Cuadrado now scanning. Low and hard on the ground to Sandro. Sandro has nowhere to go with Barella on him. Goes back to Rabiot. Rabiot over to Cuadrado. Cuadrado scanning. He's going to have a cross in. Go into the back post. Player down. No call. Sandro on it. He's got Barella. We're about to have another cross. The game's still going on. You have two players down in the middle of the park. Cross in from Chiellini, and now he blows it dead. And they call for medical attention here. The ref calls for it. This is wild, wild scenes. We're in a dangerous, dangerous spot, but both players are down. You have Vlahovic on one side, and it looks like D'Ambrosio on the other. No, it's actually Morata and D'Ambrosio. Unbelievable. Danilo is slow as hell. Why people praise him? He's average at best. Danilo is a workhorse. Sure, he can be slow and whatnot, but he's a workhorse. He's a dynamo. He's been big. He's been big for us. He's definitely not an issue. I don't think, in my personal opinion. If we score the first by 80 minutes, we win this game. Let's go, Arash. Let's go. I say we get one. We're gonna get two. Okay, 2-1 was my call. And I said the second would be controversial because that's how the Derby d'Italia will be. Okay, let's go. I'm sticking by that. 70 minutes, 51 seconds. Let's go. D'Ambrosio goes for a little bit of attention on the sideline. Juventus has to keep pushing. They have to keep pushing. You got to wonder, are there any changes coming from Max? Okay, we've reached 70th minute mark. Does he make a change? Just so much, such a chippy game, just an absolute war. Absolute war, this game. But I must say, Juventus deserve a goal in this. They definitely do not deserve to suffer defeat in this one. Definitely don't deserve it. Let's go. We have De Sciglio on the sideline, and we have Moise Kean on the sideline for Juventus. So it looks like Max is going to try and pull some strings here. Little ball over the top from Cuadrado. Misses Dybala, but Vlahovic applying pressure on Skriniar, forcing him to put it out for a corner kick. Okay, closing in on 72 minutes. Corner kick to Juventus. Come on. Dybala's over it. Let's go. Send the house. Get there. You got to get goals. Send the house. Come on. Let's put a money ball in there. Let's go. Let's put this in. Come on. Cross in from Dybala. Cleared out. Juventus throw. Dybala quickly on it. But he's going to leave it for Cuadrado. Max looking for substitution. He wants his subs now. So that probably interfered with any hopes of a quick throw. So DeShilio is going to enter for Alexandro. Morata is going to be the one coming out for Moise Kean. I hope this one pays out. Morata did a hell of a job today, in my personal opinion. He was working hard. I think Morata did a great job. So DeShilio on for Sandro. Can we see a little bit of DeShilio magic like we saw against Roma? Come on, I'm hoping for it. Let's go. Let's get a little bit of DeShilio magic. DeShilio's on the ball now. Back to Chiellini. Chiellini goes inside to Zakaria. Zakaria taking a couple steps in. He's cutting on the midfield. He's making a run up the middle. Looking for somebody to slot it to. Has a hit. Oh, it's off the post. DeShilio's on the back post now. He's going to cross it in. Header from Vlahovic goes wide. Oh, my God. What a move from Zakaria. That deserved to go in the back of the net. My word. What a hit, too. Handanovic got a little bit on it. He leaves Skriniar standing. Handanovic, I think, just got enough. Oh, my God. Come on, Zakaria. That was beautiful. Keep pushing, boys. Keep pushing. Don't stop. 73 minutes, 30 seconds. Come on. Let's go. Keep applying the pressure. Come on. That pass. These are cheap giveaways. Put them under while they're rattled. Not cheap giveaways like that. Let's go. Be sharp. Come on. Brozovic on the ball, goes back to D'Ambrosio, back inside to Brozovic. He's going to look to go inside to Barella. Barella has a little bit of space before Zakaria closes. 1-2 with Dzeko, and now Barella moving over to the left side of the pitch. Plays it ahead. We have Correa on it. Correa with Cuadrado ahead of him. Goes over to Perisic, and Inter just slowing things down. That's all they're going to look to do, okay? They've been second place in this one for most of it, and they found that goal through a PK, and honestly, that's a damn shame. Brozovic on it now, looking inside. Cuadrado applying a little bit of pressure. Ball goes outside now. Danilo will engage with Perisic. Ball through to Correa, but Cuadrado all over him and easily dispossesses him. Inside to Dybala. Dybala turning on with Perisic there. That's an easy foul and an easy card. Yellow card to Perisic as Dybala works hard to move away from him. Now battling to get the ball back, throwing it back to Cuadrado so that we can get things on and moving. Let's go, Juve. Let's go. Ramp it up. Put them under. Come on. Ball quickly played and over to the side to Chiellini. Inside to Vlahovic. Vlahovic 1-2 with Kean. Trying to blast it through. The ball goes deep in the byline. Vlahovic is going to get there. Oh, my God. Saves it and goes in. I thought he should just cross it in, but he really didn't have any options. Just Kean trying to get inside there. Ball goes to the back to De Ligt. He swings it out to Danilo. Danilo over to Cuadrado. Cuadrado quickly met by Perisic. Have to move the ball quick, boys. You have to move the ball quick. You're going to have to make one pass inside and then move to the side. Otherwise, the flanks are just closed off right now. Zakaria inside to Rabiot. Rabiot will move up. Chiellini has moved deep down the left side. He goes inside to Vlahovic. He tries to play a 1-2 with Kean, but he gets his ball all wrong. Kean applying pressure. Chiellini applying pressure to Barella there. Barella doing well, works his way out of there. Rabiot puts some pressure on there. Look at the step in there from Juventus. We've won the ball. Dybala comes out of it. Oh, it's another hard foul, and there's another yellow card. This one to Çalhanoğlu. This game has been a war. Let's go. Come on. There's a goal coming for Juventus, everybody. Okay, I feel it. It's coming. Juventus will find one here. Come on. Barella did extremely well on the side there. He was working his ass off coming out of that. That was an absolute mess and just an army of legs there that he made his way through. Come on, Juventus in possession now. Rabiot over to Chiellini. Chiellini. Oh, an awful pass. Cheap dispossessions kill me. They kill me. Come on, Chiellini. My God. All you got to do is hit DeShilio is 10 feet away from you. Come on. We can't afford this. Vidal will enter the pitch for Çalhanoğlu for Inter. Gagliardini's also getting ready. I can't help but feel like Juventus is tapped out on changes, okay, with Moise Kean entering and then DeShilio. I don't know if we actually see anything else. I don't think there's anything else game-breaking there other than potentially maybe a Bernardeschi, but again, I think we're tapped out. So It is what it is. That Locatelli thing was a killer. Locatelli stayed in this game, I'm telling you. We'd have a couple goals. Zakaria did a hell of a job on that opportunity, though, that post. And then you look at the Chiellini one that he couldn't swat home. Juve does not deserve to lose all points in this one. They do not deserve to lose all points in this one. And you know what's okay is we won't. Oh, there's an easy card there too. Ridiculous. 77 minutes, 44 seconds. Come on, Juve. Let's start going here. That's just so blatant and so ridiculous. Yellow card. Come on. Anyways, no card there for Correa. Rabiot moving up the pitch. Chiellini stepping forward. Oh, suicide ball there from Rabiot. Oh, Keane steps into a good spot. Oh my God, Keane. What are you doing? Awful pass. Come on. We go from a strong position to an absolutely terrible one just because of a pass. Lazy pass. Dybala trying to slot one through there. Can't get it through. It goes out. It's Juventus throw. Danilo looking to take it quick. He does over to De Ligt. De Ligt will slam it over to the left side to Chiellini. Chiellini will look forward but go back to De Ligt. De Ligt now. Over to Danilo. Danilo inside to Zakaria. Zakaria taking a look. Tries to slot inside. Oh, cut out by Bastoni and almost fell to Dybala, but unfortunately went through his feet. De Ligt heads that back inside there. Rabiot and Zakaria battling with Vidal in the middle there, and Rabiot comes out limping. Rabiot's had one hell of a game, it has to be said. Game state is in our favor. The chances are there from Arash. Absolutely. We need to get in here. 4 more minutes to score and we win. Let's go. Come on. 79th minute, 18 seconds. Handanovic blasts this thing up the left side. Headed on, and De Ligt there. Oh my God, De Ligt taken down. No call. Correa's cutting inside. Danilo gets back into position. Over to Barella. Slots it inside, but Vidal couldn't settle that ball down. Nervous moments for Juventus there. 79 minutes, 40 seconds. Let's go. Unfortunate there for De Ligt. He gets beat to that one by Correa. Oh, thankfully, Vidal had the trampoline touch there. It didn't fall for them. Dybala battling inside the middle of the park. Flips it out over to De Sciglio. De Sciglio settles it. Let's go. We're moving up the left side of the pitch. Keane making a run down the left side. Nothing really opening up. They're trying to close the lanes for Juventus to find Vlahovic to play off of him. You can see Inter. Their mids taking that look over their shoulder to see where he's at. De Sciglio put Darmian under. Just like that. Goes off De Sciglio and out for a throw, but that's okay. The pressure must remain. We're at 80 minutes, everybody. We've hit the 80-minute mark. So final 10 minutes before what will be a little bit of added time. And they have to factor in that VAR review as well. Ooh, handball there. Off the chest. Then his hand. Ooh, no call there. Oh, no. Correa finds Dzeko there, but De Ligt closing him down. It's 1v1. Dzeko trying to take him, but De Ligt cleans it up. As he should. Let's go. Come on. We got to get the ball back in possession, and we got to start putting some more pressure. We got to get after this. We have to get after this. Come on. Let's go. Let's get that goal. Let's find that goal. Come on, Juve. Darmian inside to Barella. De Sciglio cuts it out. Does well. Earns a foul. No foul. Darmian cutting in. Oh. Finds Correa top of the area. Gets it all wrong. Thought there was going to be a foul there on De Sciglio after being dispossessed, and there was no call there. Luckily for us, Correa sucks. My God. Jeez. Yeah, this is tough. Juve starting to look for the calls, and they're not coming. You guys got to battle through. This is a war. Let's go. Zakaria now on the ball. Taking a look, scanning. He's going to go inside to Dybala. Dybala's touch puts him in a dangerous situation with Correa lingering. Now, Rabiot over to Chiellini. Chiellini will go ahead straight to Vlahovic. Vlahovic will turn and find Dybala. Dybala's moving up. He's got Perisic in front of him. He's got Vidal in front of him. Why on earth would Danilo run directly in front of Dybala? But he did. Anyways, Dybala has a hit and it's way too close to Handanovic. Why on earth do you run in front of your player who's cutting into goal? Oh, shocking stuff. Shocking stuff. When the opponent doesn't stop it, we stop ourselves. Come on. 82 minutes, 30 seconds we're closing in on. Let's go. Danilo's laboring. He's lobbying. It's okay. It's been a war. It's been a war. Have to equalize. Have to get a draw. I will settle for a draw. We do not deserve to lose this one. Come on. Dig deep, boys. Dig deep. Pumped up the pitch. Let's go. Header on. Chiellini cleans it up. Quadrado gets easily beaten to it by Bastoni. Zaccaria now applying a little pressure. Danilo cutting inside. Come on, you guys. Stop. Can't stop moving the legs. Have to keep moving. Quadrado over to the side there. Feints across. Cuts inside, but Vidal sticks a leg in. Quadrado still on it. Still on it. Just running around there. De Ligt. Over to Danilo. Over to Quadrado. Oh, plays it off of Perisic. Tries to get a foul. Doesn't get a throw and doesn't get a foul. Doesn't get anything. Move the ball quicker, boys. Let's go. Literally just watching a triangle of passing from Inter right now on the right side, and Juve can't break it up. Zaccaria does, but it's out for a throw. 83 minutes, 43 seconds right now. I'll give you guys a little bit of a stat update here, okay? But we need to ramp up the pressure. We need to get it going here. It's getting extremely tight here. Let's go. Statistically, 52% possession for Juventus, 20 attempts for Juve, 5 on target, 48 for Inter for possession, 5 attempts, 1 on target, okay? And they've got the 1-0 lead. Bernardeschi's coming in, and so is Artur. Rabiot and Quadrado are out. We're at 84 minutes, 10 seconds. Let's see if one of them can be the savior and get it going. Let's see. Come on. Barella now. Over to the side to D'Ambrosio. D'Ambrosio scanning. Goes back to Handanovic. Put him under Vlahovic. Let's go. He'll make a mistake. Barella heads on, but Chiellini there to clean up. Time's ticking. Time's ticking, and we've lost some of that juice. Had moments to try and get there, just didn't fall for us, and we were always just that split second too late. Crossbar off an unfortunate deflection when Chiellini couldn't hit it. You have the post from Zaccaria. You have a few opportunities from Vlahovic. Tough sledding. Tough sledding. Now you're in the crucial moments. Dying seconds, dying minutes. Let's go see what we can dig up. Dig deep. Dig deep. Fino alla fina. It's Fino alla fina. Let's go. Artur over to De Ligt. De Ligt. Finding Danilo. Zaccaria is making a move forward now. Bernardeschi's on it on the right flank. Over to De Ligt, who goes over to Chiellini. Chiellini scanning. Goes inside to De Sciglio. Goes inside to Artur. Artur back to De Sciglio. They're closing down the flanks. Someone has to step up. Chiellini's moving forward. Goes back to De Ligt. De Ligt. We'll go over to the right side to Danilo. Danilo trying to go inside to Dybala. Dybala does settle it. He's trying to battle. He makes his way around one defender, forces the second to put it out for a corner kick. This is it. 86th minute. Corner kick to Juventus. Let's get a good, solid delivery in here. It looks like it's going to be Bernardeschi taking it. Get it in there, and let's bang this home. I'll settle for a poor delivery if the garbage falls to Dybala and he smashes it home. Come on. Bernardeschi with one. Back post. Bastoni gets to it ahead of Vlahovic. D'Ambrosio now sees it forward to Barella. Barella now trying to slot it forward for Vidal. And it's too far forward. De Sciglio inside to Zaccaria. Zaccaria over to Dybala. Dybala scanning. Goes over to Artur. Artur over to Danilo, who has to go back to Artur. Artur over to De Sciglio now. Inside to Dybala. Dybala out to Keane, and Keane with the trampoline touch yet again. Artur does well. Fishes it out of there. Over to Danilo. Danilo crossing over to Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi. He's going to cross one in. Oh, goes to the back post. Dybala settles it for Zaccaria. Zaccaria over to Artur. Artur now. Again over to Bernardeschi. Get in there, Berna. Dig in. It's the friggin' Derby d'Italia, man. Don't just stop and wait for the ball to come to you. Dig in there. You just came on. Header forward. Come on, apply a little bit of pressure here. Bastoni inside to Vidal. Vlahovic running around applying a little bit of pressure. So is Bernardeschi up there. Header inside from Perisic to Vidal. Vlahovic doing well, wins it. Oh my God. And they both leave the ball. Both players leave the ball. Come on, guys, communicate. Let's go. De Ligt now on it. We're at 87 minutes, 33 seconds. Come on. Ball being played forward to Danilo. Danilo over to Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi cuts inside. Just goes to De Ligt. De Ligt will smash it over to Chiellini. No, he feints and goes over to Danilo. Danilo now. Come on, scanning. Scanning. Come on. Come on. Let's go. We've got to get this going. Come on. Chiellini now. Over to Deschilio. Deschilio quickly closed down by D'Ambrosio. Nowhere to go here. It's too slow. Come on. Move things quicker. Move things quicker. Move that ball quicker. The movement off the ball needs to be there. Right now, we have two guys, and we're leaving two guys all alone on each flank. You have to keep the movement up. Come on. Somebody's got to start moving. Chiellini now. Inside. Bounce over the top. Oh, cleared out by Inter. It's going up for a 50-50. Cuts inside. Come on, Juve. Push it. We get a foul. This is a great spot. Okay. Foul on Vidal. Bravo. Bravo. Come on. Great opportunity here for Juventus. This is a money spot. Okay. Come on. Smash this thing in here. Dybala standing over top of it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the good positive vibes up here. Let's get the positive vibes up here. Free kick for Juventus. Come on. Let's go. Oh, come on, Paolo. Come on, Paolo. Drop this thing in here. Come on. Come on. Drop this thing in there. Drop this thing in there, my man. Come on. Come on, Paolo. Come on. Come on, Paolo. Let's go. Come on. I think the spot is very generous for Inter. Come on. Oh. Not right at all. Not right at all. Ooh. Not right at all. Got players barking orders. Bonucci barking orders from the sideline for Juve. Come on, guys. We need a big push here. We need a big push here. We're at the end. We're at the dying stages, everybody. This is it for Juve. This is it for Juve. Stoppage time. Stoppage time. Inter making a change. Dzeko leaving. Just chewing up clock. Just chewing up clock. This is an unfortunate one for Juventus. Golson's the one coming in for Inter. Almost forgot that they had even got him. Header forward. Juventus trying to apply a little pressure. Scissor kick there. Juventus in control here. Trying to come up the pitch. Slots it through to the side. Oh, ball going out, but it's going to go out for another corner. Another corner kick for Juventus. Come on, send the house. Somebody get to this thing. I don't care who. Somebody get to it. We need a good goddamn delivery, too, on one of these things, okay? They've been absolute nightmares of set pieces. Dybala puts one in here. Let's go! Oh, seen out. Seen out, and it goes out for goal kick for Inter. Danilo not able to get there to that one. Unfortunate. Time is dwindling down. Juventini time is dwindling down. And down to everybody just taking their sweet time. This is a shame. This is a shame of one to lose. Come on. Ball flipped over to the top. Juventus is settling it here. We're moving forward. Keane makes a turn, but it's just too far ahead. Juventus throw deep in the territory. Come on. Well done by Keane there. Bernardeschi takes it extremely quickly. Dybala goes to the back here. Oh. Not the best of balls. Come on. Play quicker. Play quicker. You got to make a decision. Somebody's got to move. Through ball to absolutely nobody into Andanovic's hands, and that's a killer. That's a killer. Nobody making that move for Artur, and he just had to make quick decisions because he's in there surrounded by a swarm, and unfortunately he made one that there was nothing there. Bonucci yelling for a foul there on Artur. None given. Ball pushed up ahead again. 50-50 between two Inter players. They're just heading it forward, and now headed back. Trying to get this thing back into possession. We do. Heads back to Tech. Pumps it forward. Nowhere near getting that from DeCilio. Ball just being batted around back and forth right now by both clubs. And this is just fine for Inter. Just chewing up clock. Nobody in possession. Foul to Inter now. Juve just got to send the house. Just get this thing deep in the mixer. Do not play a shorty. Okay, we play a shorty. Come on, let's go. Press. Just get it in the mixer. Find something. Trying to play it off one of our forwards here. Vlahovic trying to shield things off here. Oh, they're lobbying for one here. No call. Hard foul in there too. And oh my God, it's freezing up. Oh no. My feet at the worst possible time. We're in 94th minute. We got a minute left. Ball goes out of play here. Vlahovic is still lobbying for no look on that one. Ref doesn't appear to be listening to anything. Ball over to the side with Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi's going to try to cross one in. It gets deflected by Inter player, and now they're able to head it over. It's Perisic finding Barella. Barella just going to chew that clock back heel. Artur does well to get in there, earns a foul. As Perisic just doesn't have the juice to get to that one now. Come on. Come on. Artur. No, they're just going to pump this thing forward. It's 94 minutes, 40 seconds. You got 20 seconds left. It's just going to be Tech, and he's just going to pump something forward. De Ligt. Oh, De Ligt gets swatted in the face. He's trying to get a call there. They're saying look at it. Oh, somebody just got dropped in the middle of the pitch here. What is happening here? Oh, it's pretty light. De Ligt trying to make a meal out of this thing. De Ligt. Ooh, Vlahovic one. They're showing the Vlahovic one. The Vlahovic one, a little bit of a grab there. Nothing crazy, though. Nothing crazy. They're just trying to find one. Juve just trying to find one there. Juve trying to find one. Nothing given. Nothing given there. Yeah, he's just got arms around him. Nothing really given there. Frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. Nothing given. Ball goes all the way back. They're just pumping it up. Ball falls. Stybala. Right-footed cross over to the back post. Oh! And it goes out for a goal kick. That's going to be the end of it. Darmian and Vlahovic battle one last time towards the back post there. Nothing given. Nothing doing for Juventus. De Ligt tried to get up there. His line was off. And unfortunately, Juventus will fall short in this one. That's game. Oh, that's an unfortunate one for Juve. Absolutely unfortunate. One mistake. One critical mistake. I feel you, Ernesto. I feel you. It is what it is. I mean, towards the end here, the guys were just trying to lobby for calls and just find a PK. And in the end, we held Inter to literally nothing outside of that PK, and I can't help but I'm so frustrated. Just it's a silly PK to give up. It's a silly PK to give up, and that makes this such a tough pill to swallow. 1-0 defeat. The final Derby d'Italia, as we see Paulo Dybala walking back to the curva with some of the other Juve players. That's an extremely tough pill to swallow. Again, it's not the be-all, end-all for Juve. It is in terms of any kind of hope for a chase or anything, depending on what happens in the other matches. But it is what it is. Martin saying that there's Villarreal vibes here. I actually don't agree with that because I think we played even better. I think this was a solid performance from the guys. They just, you had opportunities. You had little one-offs here and there that the ball just wouldn't sit for you and whatnot. And if we really look at Inter, they did nothing. It is what it is. It wasn't landing for us this way. I mean, you have a post from Zaccaria made an incredible run there. You have some great opportunities where Morata had both his opportunities blocked. I think the second one, he's got to at least do better there. He hit it all wrong on the one time. There was chances there for Juventus to earn the points in this one. They 150% did not deserve the loss, but this one it's infuriating because while we weren't able to create and get that goal, Inter literally did nothing. They did nothing spectacular. Okay, they were absolutely toothless, like my friend Alex here says. They were toothless. Okay. Alex saying we should have went with a backline of 3 and just pitched tents in their half. There was the beginning of the second half, a good chunk of the beginning of the second half, we had them, and there was an opportunity there to smell that blood in the water and really get after it, and they kind of just didn't. Juventus just didn't. And the opportunities were too separated, right? It wasn't just an onslaught, right? When we had an opportunity to really put them under and go at it, it is what it is. This is an unfortunate one. We will talk a little bit about some of the players, okay, and their particular performances, and we will talk a bit about some ratings. Obviously, they're showing Classifica now, which is the table. Juventus will be in fourth spot, so they'll stay at 59 points. Inter will go up to 63. That puts them basically back in the mix for where they need to be. Obviously, they have a game in hand. It is what it is. Tough. Not what Juventus deserve. This one is a frustrating one. While we've had many other matches where we kind of lose our cool and we start talking about all these problems and whatnot, this one, I really didn't have too many problems. And although we had nerves about Rabiot and Zaccaria continuing on in the second half, they actually did a great job. Zaccaria played very, very well. Rabiot had probably, in my opinion, his best outing, bar none, for Juventus in this one. He was an absolute unit in this match, okay? But it is what it is. At the end of the day, game of inches, crossbar post, wasn't falling for you. And then, of course, the PK. It's an absolute shame. Absolute shame. Bob, great call, Al. Hope you guys have to get more Cafe Juventus times. We absolutely will. I'm glad you enjoyed my call on the game anyways. I absolutely appreciate all the support, everybody. This is a tough one, tough pill to swallow, and it hurts. It absolutely hurts. It is what it is. Alex, I want us to win as ugly as possible. Absolutely. And all's not completely done and dusted in the season. So, anything can happen, but this was an absolute blow to that. Fourth place, though, I'm very, very confident in Juventus and what they can get done. This is an absolute shame because this was one of the most driven performances out of Juve I've seen probably this season. It was definitely one of the strongest. The guys were up to it. They fought. They battled. And I literally have no complaints. I'm not going to get on any complaints on any players individually, even though I said my piece on that PK and it just should not happen. Regardless, Morata put in a shift. All the guys put in a shift. They did everything they absolutely could have. This is the way football goes sometimes. We've now experienced a couple of these matches where we've literally been Juve'd. We made a living off these type of matches, letting other teams not get what they actually deserve in terms of play. And this is the way it is. Unfortunately, today, Juve got Juve. It is what it is, but we move on. Still have one leg in the Coppa Italia final. We got to get things done against Fiorentina and then go on to the final. Hopefully we can get that hardware. And like I said, still all is not lost in terms of Serie A. Maybe make a little bit more noise and get going on. Our schedule is very favorable. This would have been a massive, massive uptick in that. But again, ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, the Scudetto, we were counted out a long time ago. So the fact that we were able to do this, the fact that we were able to have an incredible January Mercato makes me hope for the summer and what we can do and where we can go into the next season. Okay. This is a tough one. You never want to lose to those guys. I especially didn't want to lose to those guys because I had a bet with Anthony from Inter Worldwide. Now for 3 days, I have to come up with one nice tweet about Inter. It's okay. I'll figure out a nice backhanded, nice thing to say about those guys. I'm going to quickly message the lads over at the cafe, see if they're going to jump in. Love to have them on for a post-match real quick and just see what they're going to do. Shame of a result. Hell of a game that the guys played here. But that's the way she goes sometimes. Just messaging back and see if the guys are going to come in here. Now, let's go through the final statistics on this one, okay? Just a slew of yellow cards all over the place in this one. I think there was 2, 4, 6, 8 in total, okay? And 4 of them going to Juve, 4 of them going to Inter, so they split the cards. 54% possession for Juventus. Did any of you think that Juventus was going to have 54% possession at the beginning of this one? Be honest, because I'll tell you right now, I don't think there was anybody in our panel and anybody that was joining the match day live this morning as we were getting ready for this one. I don't think there was a single soul that said Juventus would have the lead in terms of possession. I think we were all around the same, and it was 52, 57, 58, and 54, all in favor of Inter. So that shows you a lot based on not only just this match, but in terms of historically over the past couple of seasons, Inter has pretty much for the most part controlled play against Juventus and made things a little bit difficult. And the fact that we were able to do that, the fact that we had 22 attempts, 5 on target, and they literally only had 5 total attempts this entire game, 1 being on target, 1 being a PK. We did everything but score. Ramping up some pressure, doing all this at the same time. You do have a team on the opposite side of the pitch. They did their part, and they killed the momentum at the right times. That's what Inter did. And Juve, unfortunately, this is a tough one. It's a tough one. In terms of performances, I will pull up SofaScore so that I can fill you in on what their ratings are on these players. I want to know from everybody right now that's joining in on this live. Number 1, like the video. Okay, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. It's your one-stop shop for everything Juventus. Now, in terms of players, who would be your man of the match for Juventus if you had to pick one? I'm going to get to some of these comments out here and just how some of us are all feeling here. We've got a disgrace of a referee. Sal saying thank you to me. Hey, always a pleasure. We love doing these watch alongs. I love doing them more and more. Al's best. Grazie. I'm glad you guys enjoy my call regardless of the results. It's so sad to watch them. I don't have that sense of sadness in this particular match, or it's just disappointing result. But I'm actually like, I can hold my head up about how they played in this particular game, and those are the ones that I'm, kind of okay with. So it is what it is. Alex saying Rabiot was so good, Dybala not so much. We got the lads.
Someone's agreeing with you that Dybala wasn't good.
We got Cafe Juventus, the lads here, Anthony and Lucci jumping in here. Guys, oh, man, I would do anything to go back in time and get that Zakaria one to go post it in. Man, pain. It was, we're just talking about this one. I'm getting everybody's kind of thoughts in the live chat and whatnot. And the one thing about this match, somebody put in the comments here that it was Villarreal vibes, and I don't agree, because I actually think we played a hell of a lot better in this one
100%.
than we have probably all season. Going into this match, would you have called Juventus, if you looked at the statistics, 54% possession, 22 total attempts, 5 on target, with the other team only having 5 attempts with 1 on target, would you have thought that would have been Juventus on the strong side of those numbers?
And Rabiot the best player. I think we all kind of agree Rabiot was our best player today.
Rabiot seems to be the general consensus. He was beast mode in this one. We just couldn't get that result. But the lads, this is not a game that we really need to drop our heads about. This is just one of those ones where we got Juve'd again, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. They played probably, I gotta say, the best game of the season.
I
Arguably,
easily say this was our best performance.
a post, a rare Handanovic save. He decides to play like Buffon today. Dybala had a close attempt. Vlahovic was not at his best, unfortunately. It's we had our chances, like I said at the halftime. We had our chances, we couldn't capitalize, and that was going to bite us. And sure enough, it did.
Yeah, absolutely. It sucks. It's sour grapes, but it is what it is. We will recap what was a wild Derby d'Italia tomorrow on the post match. How things? We get some winners at least. Some guys taking some strict cards here.
Yeah, we had two winners in the predictions. Enzo, I think, is his Twitter handle.
Enzo, yes, he is. I don't know what off the top of my head, but Enzo, follower of the show. Yeah, good guy.
So we had quite a bit of followers here, which was perfect, really.
That's amazing. That's great. That's great to hear. Glad you guys enjoyed yourselves. Giovanni, meeting him was fantastic. Definitely do this some more, and hopefully start getting the results to back up these meetups. That's a tough one. In terms of the big picture, while we're going to sign off pretty quick here, just big picture, what I said was before the match, this one was obviously way more important for Inter than it was Juve. We've kind of known Juve's objective. We also were written off a long time ago in terms of the Scudetto race, but we did a hell of a job to get to where we are now. It's still, anything can happen, but that part of it's over. 4th place, comfortable. I think we're comfortable.
Pretty
4th.
locked up. Yeah.
Now, a foot into the Coppa Italia semifinal, like a foot into the final, finish out. I say you go all out for that. Get your 4th. Let's keep guys healthy. Start looking and start planting seeds for where we want to go into the next season. I think this all-out push at all costs kind of ends now. Do you guys kind of agree with that?
Yeah, I would say I 100% agree with that. Atalanta, a bunch of clowns. We knew they were clowns, so they're dropping off. Lazio's making a push, but really, I'm only saying that because I think Jerry's within earshot. See, Jerry's here. Lazio might make a push for 4th, but they still stink. We all know they stink. So he's going to throw a plate at us, but that's okay. I think we didn't really need to, especially with Atalanta dropping.
Yeah.
So I say, take a look. We already know that we're going to be seeing a big shift with Chiellini, Dybala on their way out. I say, finish up the season strong, but you don't have to kill yourselves anymore after this loss. I think you try and finish off as strong as possible, get as many results as you can, but I think you really start looking and making those decisions as who you see here in the future, what you see happening, and go from there. Coppa Italia, though, let's try and get that hardware. is try and get one piece of hardware this season. Trophyless season, the talks are already going to be out there. Everybody's going to be talking about Allegri. We've said it for a while. I think the only thing that would have changed anything with Max is if not receiving Champions League. As long as we're in top 4, Max is secure. Do you guys agree?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah. And we blamed him. Well, I guess I have blamed him quite a bit this year. This game was not on him. He was the superior coach. We came out the gate flying. We had our chance. Like I said, we had plenty of chances. Couldn't make it happen.
Yeah. Again, in a couple of the last matches, while a lot of people have been attacking Max, I kept saying the same thing. To me, you see a lack of balance on this roster from one flank to the other. Not only that, but this really highlighted how we only truly have Locatelli that can be that guy in the middle of the pitch. So there's work to be done on this roster. So
Absolutely.
Max still did a hell of a job, and big praise for Rabiot and Zakaria, because I didn't think that they could do that in the second half, but they were fantastic. So,
And to really sum things up, Lucci, it's snowing outside.
Yeah, so just our day gets worse.
It's getting worse.
it's snowing?
It's snowing.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
10 degrees over here. I think it's time for some sunshine because it's pretty gloomy in the studio after that one. But guys, awesome catching up with you. Hopefully talk to some of you guys on the post-match tomorrow. Have fun there. Thank Giovanni again.
Absolutely.
And say what's up from Alberto to all our followers and friends over there. And hopefully one day I'll be on that side as well.
Sounds good.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao.
All right, so there you have it. There's the guys wrapping things up at Cafe Juventus in Toronto. So friends of all Juve cast, if you're in Toronto or the greater Toronto area, you're ever looking for a place to enjoy the game, go check out Giovanni's spot, Cafe Juventus in TO. One day we'll already go over there. Now, in terms of us here, we're pretty much done. We've talked about performances. Everybody seems to agree Rabiot was the guy. I still love doing these watch-alongs. I thank you all for the support. It's been a blast. I love calling the action. You guys are seeing the raw emotion like right there live in the spot. Thanks for joining me. But I'll tell you what, I can't wait to get back to winning ways because the losses always sting. It especially stings when we play so well. But we'll break things down even more, and then we'll talk about all the surrounding topics. Obviously, Chiellini, swan song, moving on from Dybala, the future, what it could look like, the 4-2-3-1. We'll talk everything tomorrow on the post-match podcast. It'll be live here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. I look forward to hopefully seeing all of you there as well. One quick last reminder, like the video. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. And you know what? Don't let things out of your control ruin your days or ruin your emotions. So it's sunny outside. I'm going to take the family. We're going to go have some fun outside so I can start to forget about this one. All right. Again, thanks everybody. As always, no matter what, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti. Thanks for tuning in.